welcome to the Low Budget LCS. Tonight we have a fantastic game, a tale of two mid laners separated by teams this split. But will they decide to solo bolo or just sign a peace treaty in mid lane? Papa was joining me today. Say hello.
Hello.
So we have Rat Tactics versus Sensei Randal's. You know the name. What is it?
Sensei Randal's Intermediate Karate Squadron. I don't think this one has a particular subtitle. I'm going to call them my favorite Sensei Randal's name of all time, which is Sensei Randal's Intermediate Karate Squadron, Cyan Helicopters, the GOATs. I love all of these players. Now, technically speaking, can they not make playoffs? Maybe. Does the game still affect playoffs? Absolutely.
For the Rat Tactics side of things, sure does.
Sure be affecting. Sure be affecting.
All right.
So
we are live. We have viewers. It's great. It's a good stream. Let's go.
yay. We do have a pick ban that is happening. I will give you a radio version of that. We'll get that up on the screen.
It's up. I fixed it.
Awesome.
It's all better.
Ash, Jax, and Braum have been picked up by the Rat Tactics, going for a augmented Freljordian composition. Meanwhile, on the other side, Sensei Randall's Intermediate Karate Squadron, Cyan Helicopters have drafted Amumu, Caitlyn, and Seraphine. Now, it does appear the Mighty Fool will be playing in this match, which I am very excited for those of you who remember, oh gosh, what would that have been? Mighty and I cast a lot together, so I will be giving him shit. However, I am the hardcore fan today for Sensei Randall's Intermediate Karate Squadron because Loki is representing
Rat Tactics. I am actually the sub for that team, or one of them. I'm sure there's more than one of me. Well, what more? You get it.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I'm ripping a Capri Sun because that's just something we do here at the Low Budget LCS. You can get a Capri Sun at the Denny's if you want. They do cost like 25 cents a piece.
Ooh, that is so much cheaper than even the Aldi brand in the grocery store right now. Dang.
Pretty good deal. Wait, stop. No. I'm not going to be mean to anyone but Mighty, Dr. Shrouds. Don't worry. Mighty's the only person who I will be mean to today. Everyone else is a saint. They're playing better than how BLG is playing at Worlds right now. We've got Syndra being picked up now after the second round of bans. Lots of mid-focused bans.
Yes, well, that is our featured matchup this evening for a reason.
Featured matchup. Now, okay, can you give me a little bit of context around Pizanski? Because I know Shrouds. I don't know Pizanski. I have no context for Pizanski.
They're good friends. I know that.
Also, level 666, which is fun.
Yes. That is fun.
Oh, have they committed the sin? No, that was their first ban. Okay.
Yeah.
The sin, by the way, the fundamental sin, I was just talking about this with Loki off stream. Picking Malphite while Silas is up is one of the worst things you can do, especially in competitive play. Vel'Koz is going to be the last lock in here.
Poro King, I have no intention of leaking strats in any meaningful way. I think.
Ooh, looks like Singed might be the pickup for the top lane here. You know, I played a Singed game recently.
Oh, it is. Oh, that's a lot of fun. Okay. So, Sensei Randall's definitely wants to team fight. They have a ridiculous ult wombo combo engage behemoth of a team fight.
Put the circle on the enemy team and win.
There are a couple circles, but there's also a giant like lane-wide ult from Seraphine on top of it. So we've got a plane cutting across these circles, and that just gets way more complicated in the mathematics.
Yeah. Very excited here especially for this mid lane matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Top lane's probably going to be a bit of a snooze fest. I expect bot lane to be exciting. I expect both. Now that does mean this is probably a Jax jungle actually, right?
Mm-hmm. Jungle
Unless
Jax.
it's singed jungle.
I am fairly confident that Singed is going into Malphite and top, because what do they do to each other?
They just shake hands and go away.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Singed
but
goes to proxy and Malphite goes huh, huh, against the minions for 20 minutes.
you're not wrong. Um, yeah, and Singed jungle probably is complete garbage.
Oh my gosh, am I
Like,
gonna have to turn on chat this game?
uh,
Uh, you read this, right?
yeah, I'm reading it.
Uh-huh.
It may be best practices to keep that.
Okay, so with this particular featured matchup, them literally O-kinging all chats in-game at each other. Uh,
I believe, if I'm not incorrect, technically within the rules, it's like we do a lot of like, even if the captains agree, you shouldn't break the rules because it's breaking the rules. You
okay,
know.
okay, we will not promote their delinquency.
Kodak Baby Blue, I could not agree more. Anything can jungle if you're brave enough.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, were y'all around for the Yumi speed runs?
Oh my
Um,
god.
there was a period of time where people on the jungle subreddit, I think, were trying to speed run the Yumi jungle clear. It was a good time. Um, yeah, anything can jungle.
Mm-hmm.
I remember before Diana jungle was viable, I played a ton of Diana jungle. Like, loved that. Now, that was back when not everything was viable in the jungle. It used to be that, jungle pets didn't exist and
Uh-huh.
doing damage to camps was a lot more difficult.
Uh-huh.
Um, and jungle items didn't exist at a certain point. Jungle items have changed so much over the years. Like,
They
so much.
existed. For starters. Support items existed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, remember the
It's
support in the jungler, like, season 2 built the same thing, was just all the gold gen items.
Yep.
And boots. And then buy
Mm-hmm.
wards. And then the jungler can actually buy items. The support buys wards.
The support only buys wards, and the entire map in professional games was lit up.
My gosh.
The whole thing was
what?
just.
Oh. Okay, we are retrying this.
Uh-oh. Someone did a fucky wucky.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
I can start. Let's do a little prediction here.
That's right. You control the powers.
I
we
control
even
the
have
powers.
the correct name on the stream. This is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Rat tactics. All right, 5 minute, probably a 10-minute submission is fine, right? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's give them. Is tonight eligible? Oh Jesus! I already slammed my Capri Suns.
I think your Capri Sun is big enough for that, anyways, and I have half an inch of water left in my cup. I was not prepared. Yeah.
If you're looking for me to drink alcohol, I'm not drinking alcohol tonight. I've got stuff to do, but Lantern Warwick was very balanced. Thank you, Perspicacity. I will go slam some water if you want, or milk, if that's more interesting to you. I will also slam milk. You just let me know. In any case, it is going to be the Jaxungle. I don't like Jax as a name to be an unusual jungler name, because like with people, like if it was Jin, you can do Jingle, right?
Ooh.
Or you can do like there's a lot of names that you can, but Jax can't also be Jingle, right? Because that doesn't work as well with his name. it doesn't lend itself to the cadence very well.
Mm. So, RK Waterski, I see you have put quite a few schmeckles down on Sensei Randal's. So, I am assuming that your reference was to them being the wackiest team in the LBLCS. And I would like to point out, they have the most clear-cut, generic team fighting comp and standard lanes I have ever seen in a game. Rat Tactics
but
have singed.
Have you considered that for Sensei Randal's, that in and of itself is wacky, right? they have gone full circle on the gambit of strange compositions, rolling wheels for who's going to play what role and who's going to play in which game.
The most meta comp on the face of the planet.
And they said, let's go normal.
I do have to say, I love the Seraphine into Braum matchup. Because what does Braum do to Seraphine? Not much.
Not much.
Not much
at all.
Although, Ashe Braum level 1. I would not be surprised to see some sort of level 1 shenanigans. Because level 1 Ashe Braum with a Jax, just
yeah, you can't fight it. You can't fight Braum level 1.
It is not Kate Mid. We can confirm it is Squid versus Syndra.
Squidward in the mid lane being piloted by the Dr. Shrouds.
Yes.
Not playing a Kali.
We have Space Lasers versus Balls.
Yeah, lasers versus balls. A very Spaceballs reference. Almost quite literally.
You're welcome.
Now they have reoriented here. But I don't think that's
that
real.
Is not correct. That is definitely not correct. Everybody was going where we expected. That is just spectator delay being exciting.
But I'm going to imagine, just for myself, that that's real.
And it's Seraphine Jungle versus Jax Jungle. Good God,
and
Jax will be
versus...
eating good tonight.
And Malphite versus Singed Mid, and Braum Syndra versus Caitlyn Amumu. Or actually, I don't know if I would be more excited for that, or if I would be more excited for Vel'Koz Ashe. I feel like I have no idea how a Vel'Koz Ashe lane would go. Yeah, Vel'Koz Ashe top lane.
First of all, it's a long lane, so guess where them junglers are going. And also, top. I would put all of my schmeckles off Ashe engage into Ashe Jax, just running the squid down and eating really good on fried calamari tonight.
Okay, but that's post 6. What about pre 6?
With any sense, that won't last more than 7 minutes. So remember,
but those
solo lanes. Ashe is going to be 6 real early.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, technically, wasn't Ashe a solo laner initially, and her hawkshot was used for vision purposes?
Probably. I don't know. There was a lot of... I mean, early League, there wasn't, like, these definitions that we have now, right? It was just like, we made a bunch of, like, fun champions, and, go. Have fun.
And every champion can scale with every stat at some level.
Mm-hmm. Ashe hits slow, wins a long lane. Yeah, that's fair. Ashe probably do be winning.
Yeah. That's my guess.
Unless Malphite from the top rope.
Oh, true.
I want to see more schmeckles. I mean, we see 50k right now. That's decent, but like, those are rookie numbers. There's 41 people here. Okay, I can see you. I can see all of you. I could start saying your names in mod view, but that might be, a little sus. Let's just let's get those numbers up. Put those schmeckles in.
I already put 10k in.
Oh no, you're good. I ain't talking to you, and I ain't talking to RK Waterski. I'm talking to all of the delinquent children who, if it's 10 schmeckles, 20 schmeckles, whatever you can afford,
Only
it'll
8
go
people have
towards
bet. This is
only eight. Only 8 people have bet. These schmeckles matter, people. I don't
that
know.
is
I don't know if
only
y'all have seen, but like sometimes when we run the off-season event, you can do shit with your schmeckles. There was one where you could like pick the champs for the teams playing the showcase match. That was pretty cool. I'm risk averse. I'm not schmeckle betting averse, Poro King. How about that? Huh?
Yeah, of all the risks you can take, I think an imaginary currency that we can't even track a leaderboard of is a good place to be reckless.
Very true.
All right, let's look at the skin game while we have 0% loading into game.
I didn't know because was a skin. That kind of rips.
Yeah. Is this going? My circle is going. Is yours?
My circle's going, but I'm at 0% loaded. I expect
Excellent.
we might do next time I stream you can get a waffle. You know, waffle. A waffle. I'm in.
Oh,
Are
there
you
we
in?
go. Yep.
Are you at 3, 4, 5,
5, 6, 7.
Great, cool.
Okay, I'm not turning on the thingy. Is that all
I'll do
lined
it.
up fairly well? Yep.
Yeah, except for the mini map because Riot changed that, but
Well, it's up now, and I don't know what the fudge to do with it, shall we say? In a slightly more politically correct way. Shift controls.
Yeah, we can probably adjust it at some point, but for now,
it's close.
Keep now going.
Ooh, Dr. Shrouds takes first shot onto Kazansky's Syndra.
And manages to double
goodness.
dodge. That's very good for Shrouds, who is running Mana Flow Band, so that is going to be perfect.
Mana Flow Band procs.
Mana Flow Band. That early Mana Flow Band proc, I mean, it can be the difference between being able to cast that spell when you hit 6 and go for your all in and not. It can be impactful. So far, Sensei Randall's Immediate Karate Squadron winning. Let's go, Strix. Let's go. What would be like a Sensei Randall's chat? Not in my dojo.
Hiya. Or hype up instead of hiya. Kia.
I could just say Cyan helicopters.
Yeah, but like half the people weren't here that long ago. You're pretty old in this
I think it's way less than half. I think it's way less than half.
I mean, I sure as heck wasn't here, and I'm literally casting.
Yeah, true. True. There is a cull, as Banksy Boys is pointing out in the chat on the Caitlyn, so they're expecting to play this lane pretty chill. Now they're playing with a Mighty Fool, so I don't know that that's going to be true.
Ooh.
The Malphite actually going to take a chunk of damage. Singe leveling up to level 2 first.
Yep, that's how
Scion Helicopters
goes.
is... Hey, it's not super old. That was like when I joined LBLCS, was the Scion Helicopters era. Season 6.
The Mighty Fool is doing so well at landing these roots onto this poor Braum. Mashy is just not having fun.
Shroud's hit 3. Good. Does not quite find the knock-up, though. It's not deterring them.
The early split on that to hit Kazansky was so good.
Yeah. Malphite could be forced to receive this wave underneath the top turret. That was the year. Yeah, it was. I thought it was so cool that Strix had a team in every division. That was cool.
That is cool. Ooh, Kazansky firing back a bit.
Yeah, I'm loving the spice in the mid lane. The spice in the mid lane is great. We have triple tonic Syndra. That's interesting. Is that like meta?
I don't play that champion. I haven't seen it much. I know it was meta on LeBlanc for a little bit. So Syndra, I mean, it doesn't not make sense.
Yeah, I mean, you get additional damage when you pop it, so I wonder if she's going to, like, wait to hit 6, pop it, and then go for the combo. That would be interesting. Or maybe if you think you have a kill. Ooh, nice! Nice lethal damage coming out here from Shrouds. Flash forward, flash away. Mid laners will just be trading those.
Yeah.
Pizanski going to be pinging that one out. Ooh, we do have Old No Name waiting here, but Trudgeling is here as well. However, Old No Name here ahead of time. The bandage toss is going to be good. Hex, forced to flash, forced to heal. The Q lands over the wall. Absolutely beautiful from Old No Name. Mashy Sauce now going to run for the hills. Trudgeling not going to be able to do anything. Old No Name scoring first blood.
Old No Name hitting that bandage toss over the wall after the flash. Just being able to track what the likely movement on him would be. So good.
Flash forward. Alchemist misses the flip, and Malphite gets the solo bolo.
No.
Has to be careful not to huff too much poison on the back half, but they're going to be A-okay. That's going to be Sensei Randal's picking up the first 2 kills. Now might be a good time to start talking about what it would mean for Sensei Randal's to win this game.
Well, bragging rights. Rat Tactics is a good team. They would, I believe, force... Oh, we see Old No Name in finding Trudging in this top lane. Tri-bush. Hiding under turret. Okay, 1 turret shot, 2 turret shots. Goodness.
Oh no, we have Mighty Fool ganking in here on the mid lane. Pizanski going incredibly low. Pizanski, 1 more hit's going to do it. Gets it down. Blue team claims the Feat of Warfare.
Yep. Seraphine roaming up to mid. Didn't even need the ult except to clear the wave. So, Dr. Shrouds gets the first solo bullet. Well, not solo. Gets a support roam kill. Delightful.
Yeah.
But... Yeah, so, Commercial Group B, which, Rat Tactics and Sensei Randal are a part of, there are 3 teams still in contention for a playoff spot. With a win tonight, I do believe Rat Tactics would secure that spot uncontested. But if they do not win, they will have a tiebreaker with one team. And if another team wins their last game, it will be a 3-way tiebreaker, which is just a lot.
I mean, I think it's beautiful. Personally, I think Sensei Randal's have a duty to the league to win this game, and then somehow through subterfuge and other non-sanctioned or sanitary methods, make sure that the other matchups go the same way, so that there can be a 4-4, 4-4, 4-4 3-way tie heading into the playoffs. Because that is funny.
It would be funny. Yep.
Now, that being said, they're doing a great job of it so far. Yes. But we are going to see Trudging coming here in the mid lane. Pizanski does have that ultimate available, but a beautiful knockout. Shrouds almost gets the counter kill and forces Pizanski off. Oh my god! Shrouds with the disgusting laser. Jax flashing back in to get the return kill, but Shrouds is going to be happy after that one.
Goodness. So Shrouds is definitely getting the better part of the deal so far in this mid lane matchup. Wow. And ahead on CS too. Yeah. Oh, it's a long lane though.
This is scary.
Yep.
Very scary. Long lane for the Caitlyn. Tons of slows. Gonna be running away. Does make it out.
Yep.
Oh, hey, it's Cooney. Hi, Cooney. Thank you. I think my voice is way too nasal, but I appreciate you. Alchemist taking a ton of damage here from the Malphite. Now going to be on the receiving end of a bandage, perhaps, as well. Old Name Name just going to walk up and microwave. Malphite taking that one down.
And Malphite says it wasn't even close. We're
Not
all
even.
Good.
Yeah, now, we should maybe talk about gold allocation here. Because while Sensei Randal's are pretty far ahead and accelerating, the goal is maybe not exactly where you want it to be.
What, you don't want your top Malphite to be up 300 gold on the Cinch, 400 gold?
I mean, I think you want it. I just think that, like, I would rather my Caitlyn is up. Ooh, we already see flashing here from Ashy Sauce, but a nice ultimate from the Mighty Fool, trying to keep their AD carry alive, but stun is going to be able to come through, despite the heroics of the caster buddy of mine. Does manage to live, though. Heyo.
Wow, okay. So we have... Goodness. Seraphine did get that beautiful ult in to delay the death of Caitlyn. However, the slows and stuns out of Ashe and Braum allow Hex to pick up that kill. So, top lane, Malphite has a lead. Jungle, a bit of a lead to a Mumu, though not that far off. Mid lane is quite squid favored right now. Oh, that is gross amount of damage.
And it seems like the answer to who wins Malphite versus Singed is Malphite, and
well, it was really, really close at the beginning. And I also imagine that when an item or two comes through, Alchemist's Poison Trail. Wow, Alchemist is playing Singed. How lore appropriate is that? Okay.
Woohoo!
I imagine that will get better for the Singed.
I hope so. I truly do. Love to see it. Now, Singed does have a little bit more CS than the Malphite, so that they have that going for them. Something that did happen quietly while we weren't paying attention is the Grubs did go over to the side of Sensei Randal's.
Wow, nice. So they have a 2k gold lead across the board and have secured Grubs. And, oh my gosh, that Malphite damage.
Malphite might be in trouble here. Is going to use the Unstoppable Force, try and get that kill, but Alchemist is going to be able to flash away, flashing forward to try and follow it, but it's not going to be... Oh, maybe with that Q. You don't want to run into the poison, though. Oh, so fast. Now, Shrouds can come to support. I don't know that Trudgeon can make it. Is going to have Q eventually, but is going to be able to get out of there now. In trouble is going to be Caitlyn. Managed to dodge the Braum Q, but will be tagged up by the auto. And once you're tagged by the auto, you are done for good. Now on the other side, Trudging actually does manage to get the kill. However, on the backside, managed to return it is Malphite. Malphite lives from the Syndra ultimate, and Flash Forward is going to be able to take it down. That is going to be a big shutdown going over to Syndra.
Nice.
A little bit of a disaster, kind of across the board.
Yeah, that was a lot. My Schmeckles bets are very, very happy to see Rat Tactics getting the better of those trades there. And getting that shutdown gold onto Syndra is exactly where you want that gold allocated. Being able to just completely burst out and take somebody out of team fights is very important. Also, I do want to mention, I have put my cat in my lap because he begged. So, if weird things happen, or the stream suddenly dies, it's because I wasn't paying enough attention to him, and he decided to flop over on my keyboard or chew on my Ethernet cable. So
you gotta let the car be in the lap. You gotta let the car in the lap. We have a lap cat. Actually, both of my cats will be lap cats. One of them slightly more reluctantly. The other one very insistently.
Oh, God, I have literally 4 cats. 3 for sure that would classify as Velcro cats. I always have to warn people that come and visit me because they will be mobbed for pets. If they have any sort of cat allergy, it's just game over. They will be in whatever bag you brought with you. They will rub all over your shoes. They will cuddle up in your lap. And we see potential ults coming out mid.
Kazansky taking a lot of damage. Ultimate tried to bounce it off the Jax, but Trudgeling managed to dodge it. Very heads-up play here from the jungler, but a nice route is going to be here from Mighty Fool. However, nice movement from Trudging is going to mean that they dodge the Vel'Koz knockup, and they're going to be able to get out of there safely. What were you saying about the duo lane being mid, by the way?
The what?
The duo lane? You're saying it used to be mid lane.
Oh, yeah.
That the 2 players win. It seems like it maybe still is. Mighty Fool taking a rare opportunity this game to roam around to the bot lane here. Been spending a lot of time babysitting Shrouds.
3 plates. Oh! Alchemist finds Old No Name in the jungle.
Old No Name
I don't
going
think
for the
Alchemist wanted
solo.
that.
That's a lot of damage. Here comes the Unstoppable Force, but Alchemist not quite going to be able to found yet. And there it goes. They put the circles on the ground, and the kills follow.
Yep. Meanwhile, the supports are both sitting at a nice, clean 0-2. They're down there going, hey, guys, what?
What's happening? What's happening up there? And, Alchemist and Trudging are saying, just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. We scale,
Alchemist
boys.
up there going, I scale. Yep. We scale. Just wait till I get my Leandres.
Us losing early game, I think we scale here. Yeah, we scale. Doesn't matter if you have the worst scaling comp ever, it's always the calm.
Speaking of scaling, I think both teams scale moderately well.
Yeah, I think that, like, late game Caitlyn, I think I favor over Ashe, but then I favor late game Syndra, because she has those, scaling mechanics over a late game Vel'Koz. I think everyone else I see pretty similarly.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But
Ashe is not bad late game, though. Her slows and team fights are so good.
But Caitlyn just, like, does so much damage.
With $1,200. Yep.
$1,200 USD.
Yep. Let's go. It's
about
not
1,200 Canadian. Yeah, no, that's US. That's 1,200 US. Mashy Sauce might be a little bit of trouble here. Doesn't get caught up by a trap.
Oh, Cole's done. Nice job.
Cole is done 140 CS here.
Can we pause for a moment and say just how well the farming is going for both these ADCs? Wow. This is commercial, right?
Yeah, it's commercial. It's almost 10 CS a minute.
Dang. Dr. Shroud's up there as well at 132 at 1548. Goodness.
I mean, yeah, even Singed. 129, not far off.
Singed cheats, though.
Yeah, it's true. Mighty Fool might be in a little trouble. Is going to be tagged up by that enchanted crystal arrow, and that is going to be one dead pop star. Mighty Fool, about the furthest thing from a pop star if you've ever met him.
Oh.
I jest.
I'm sure he'd look adorable in those little short shorts and bedazzled everything.
Oh, TP coming out here from Singed, but the dragon was already secured.
Yeah.
So that is going to be top lane vacated. Malphite probably going to be pretty happy about that.
Yeah. He's going to be able to shove that lane right up under turret. Although Singed just says, okay, I will spray my goods down here in this bot lane.
Yeah. I am excited for Singed in some of these, like, bigger team fights, because Singed team fighting is hilarious. You just, like, right-click and run at the AD carry and try not to get stopped along the way.
Yep.
But you're such, like, a visible and present threat that the team has got to take you seriously.
Yeah. There's a lot of very visible and present threats. You cannot ignore a Jax. You cannot ignore a Singed. Like, Syndra needs to be dealt with pronto. Ashe cannot be ignored. So it's going to really push the in-game shot calling to the test. So Singed TPing bot actually initiated a lane swap for Rat Tactics here. Probably prepping for the next objective, which is on... Atacon.
Oh, Jax opting into this fight here. Old no-name. A juicy target. 150 on the shutdown. I don't know if it's actually possible to fix the map overlay. How the map overlay works in Spectate was kind of McFucked by Riot a couple patches ago. So, sorry. They're a small indie company. You know, they don't have that many resources, truly.
Yeah. I would love to make it more better, but that would require more technical skill than I have at this time.
I think it might be possible to change that settings pad.
Gank onto Dr. Shroud's here in the spot lane, though.
Yeah, Dr. Shroud's is just going to be thrown back. and taken out. Does do a decent amount of damage before they go. Old No Name using that Curse of the Sad Mummy. Mighty Fool rarely missing that stun, though, and there is going to be a kill over to the side of Rat Tactics. Now the stun is going to land on the back end. Caitlyn looking to do the damage. Doesn't quite, just barely gets the headshot off. Mashy Sauce living with an absolute sliver of HP there. No more than 50. As Mighty Fool is left to duel with Pizanski themselves. A bloodbath of the game this has turned into.
Yeah, a few patches ago, Seraphine's Q damage actually got buffed. It is not insignificant, and it scales with missing health. A lot of people don't realize Seraphine has a bit of an execute in that.
Trudgling.
Yep.
Flashing forward, gets rooted up, but it does not matter. The Mighty Fool gets taken out for their greed.
And with that, we have a completely even gold game. 10 to 10, 33.1 to 33.1. Like, wow! Good job, everyone. Okay. Malphite is Big Rock, gold-wise, with a 1,200 gold lead. And then Jax has about a 700 gold lead in the jungle. Yes. And then mid lane is pretty parity, and ADC and supports are pretty parity. So, yeah. Big Rock.
Yeah, Asher is going to miss, so Shroud's not quite able to get that solo kill as Trudging is going to be available. Old No Name trying to save. Actually gets it on the back end. Nice usage of the geometry there. Old No Name, though, going to be the next on the chopping block as Trudging. Ooh! The usage of the smite is very good, but Trudging just barely gets it.
Ooh,
now,
it does get stunned
35.1
turret, and with the Otacon hitting him. That was a bit scary. Oh.
Yeah. 35.4 to 35.4. Got even across the borders. We do have an ultimate coming out here from the Malphite onto the Singed, who takes quite a bit of damage.
I'm a little bit surprised Malphite would use that ult in the solo lane with the Otacon on top side being up. Although they don't have TP right now, so might as well force Singed out of lane.
We do see a perhaps expiring Herald being dropped here in the mid lane. Something of note, I believe, with the capture of both Herald, Grubs, and that one dragon, that feats were acquired by Sensei Randal's in New York Karate Squadron Cyan helicopters.
We do see that little pretty logo in the bottom right corner of the boots for Sensei Randal.
So they will be the beneficiaries of that particular upgrade this game. As they also have managed to find themselves about 1,000 gold lead in the last few minutes. However, Old No Name gets deleted by Pizanski.
Yep. Although here comes the Squid. They are setting up for this dragon play. And with the jungler being down, I would not be surprised if Sensei Randal just leaves it, and they do. Don't follow up with pressure on that mid, though. Well, Seraphine says, fine, I'll get it, and walks up and autos it once. It actually misses the auto, minions take it.
Doing the Lord's work, making sure that the mid tower falls. Putting the team on his back, as it were.
Yep. Supports duty. Although, speaking of supports, Mashy, we need you to get one more assist without dying or taking a kill, please.
That's true. That's very true. That does need to happen.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite score lines, 007. It just means you're doing your job.
Yeah.
And
although my style of supporting, I have a few more numbers in that first category too. I earned them. Okay, Trudging. Trudging, you looked at the petal there, a beautiful 3 petal, and you just walked away. Oh!
Trudging, also quite the glow up. I think they went from like 0-2 to now being 5-2. The next target is going to be that Caitlyn, who does get deleted off the face of Summoner's Rift. As Dr. Shroud's now coming in, might be able to get something done here with the speed they get from that teleport. Does not manage to tag up Mashy Sauce quite yet.
They do escort that wave in, though. And trudging, going back into the jungle. Oh, no.
Dr. Shroud's got to be careful here. Old No Name, really nice interception here, and that's going to be ultimate layered over ultimate. Trudging gets taken out, as does Mashy Sauce. Hex is left alone, and that is put Circle on ground, win game. Sensei Randal's Intermediate Karate Squadron do what their comp is meant to do, and they're going to be able to get some significant structure damage because of it.
Mm-hmm. Cinder, however, trades a turret in the top lane and is able to back and get back to this, hopefully defend this mid-tier 3? I don't think they do. No, it gets taken. Do they try and make a stand for this inhibitor?
No, it looks like that will be taken out. 24 minutes. Pretty good inhib take, if you ask me. Alchemist actually does manage to help Kazansky get that shutdown.
A cute little alley-oop there.
Yeah, this Syndra has a surprising amount of burst damage closing in on that death cap, so is absolutely a player here to watch for the side of Rat Tactics.
I love that we see Rat Tactics pinging on that Atacon on top. We know Sensei Randal's is on a back timer here. They have used all their ults. They don't have much up for this team fight. They don't have Sarah or a Mumu ult. So Rat Tactics are just burning this objective down, and that will give them a permanent buff and actually get the petals that Trudging abandoned earlier.
If they're still on the map, they will be taken as Red Team
they just
claims
popped off
the
the
Thornbound Otacon.
We can see that part of it. I'm so proud of them.
Redemption. Now, something I would like to point out for the viewers at home. If we look at Jax's inventory, we're going to see a nice little fun item that normally you don't see on Bruisers. However, if you do mixed damage like Jax does, this is an item you might love to build, and that is going to be the Seeker's Arm Guard, aka Stopwatch. So Trudging will have Stasis available, as will Dr. Shrouds. If we look over to the side of Sensei Randal's Intermediate Karate Squadron, Cyan Helicopters, the reunion tour.
That have started the Big Purple Worm.
They have started Big Purple Worm. They will be spotted out here by Hawkshot. Don't know if they want to continue it if they are spotted. A good chunk of damage coming out here from Shroud. Shroud's just going to throw the ultimate on a Mashy Sauce. Mashy Sauce almost gets taken out. About a couple hundred HP there from being removed from the game temporarily.
Yeah.
But no ultimate now available here for Dr. Shrouds. They're going to start at the turret. Lots of damage onto Trudging. Well, Malphite here in the bot lane. Just hanging out with Singed, as you do.
They both have TP. So both of them could pull the trigger to join. Trudging looking over the back at this.
Oh, Shrouds with a nice catch takes out Hex. Now Trudging is going to be in the pit. This is going to be careful. Red team steals the Baron, but gets taken out for it. Trudging, probably.
I will take that any day of the week. Good job, Trudging. Oh. Mashy, did you die before or after you hit your 7th assist? I think
that's a good question. I think it might have been before.
Yeah, because of the mid-lane shenanigans.
Single 017 doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
Oh my gosh.
The sheer pressure of Mighty Fool pressing the E button is enough to get Alchemist to flash. Sorry, Alchemist to flash. They are going to turn their eyes here onto this Ocean Drake. Very equal in terms of Drake takes this game overall.
Yep. Wow. Okay. Malphite, still ahead of Singed. Jax, turns out 6 kills will get you some gold in that jungle.
Yep.
Mid lane is completely even.
As is bot, except for support.
Well, actually, that is an almost 500 gold lead on that Ashe. Ooh, old no name. What? Oh, we must have missed it. Oh, he flashed. Trudging flashed out from getting hit with bandage toss. Yeah, support.
Like
Seraphine has a lot more gold.
250 gold-ish for the Ashe.
Yep. Caitlyn's doing a great job closing that gap up. Delightful. Make a liar out of me.
Yeah, do it. Do it, Caitlin. Do it because you can. Get another call. Can you get another call? Is that allowed?
Please no. She hasn't even sold her first one.
Can you buy multiple calls? Someone in chat, give me the deets. Can I get like 6 calls? Does that work?
Please tell me it's a unique coded item. Oh, that's not what a Caitlin
Speaking
wants.
of which, Caitlin going to be on the receiving end of quite a bit of damage. However, Curse the Sad Mummy is going to help that sniper stay alive. But Pizanski coming from out of nowhere with the chair, hitting Caitlin on the head, sending him down.
Remember what I was saying about later on and this top matchup?
Yeah. Malphite finds themselves on the receiving end of a poisonous barrel, and they cannot huff it. They are forced to ult and flash out, so neither of those tools is going to be available here.
They did huff it, and that was the problem.
Well, I mean, like, can't huff it, like
hoof it.
Ooh,
as
Shrouds
in the
tries to flash, does not quite make it over the wall. Trying to go golden, double golden here. Trudging going to be available. Here comes the Seraphim ultimate, not quite going to hit Trudging. Huff it like paint. But then, like, when I'm saying, you know, couldn't huff it, like, it's kind of like couldn't hang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the intent, at least.
Okay, so calling is unique and does not reset.
You can't get ultimate. That sounds like it makes sense.
Okay. Well. Goodness.
Yeah, we find ourselves in quite an interesting game here. It is a little bit of gold
so
here for the side of Rat Tactics. But I still have to favor, if we get a 5-on-5 team fight, I think you have to favor Sensei Randal's. Because just the Malphite ult into the Curse of the Sad Mummy is so strong. We're just mostly seeing isolated, like, 2v2, 2v3, 3v2 skirmishes. That are going poorly for one side or the other.
Yes, but that's exactly how Rat Tactics wants to play. Pull them across the map, don't group up. Like, we're social distancing on this team, and we are making picks. With our Ash ult that definitely didn't miss. Good dodge out of... Ooh. Churchwanius? Wanius? He's now Chucher.
I'm just saying, Caitlin.
Yeah. Yep, I tried it once. It's fine.
And yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. So what was kind of a couple thousand gold lead is now going to be not really a gold lead.
Yeah.
For the side of the Rat Tactics, as we are going to see this buff spawning in the next minute. Darkness for the side of Rat Tactics, as we see a little bit of a death brush happening here for the side of Sensei Randal's. Dr. Shroud's kind of leading the way.
However, there are a lot of red question mark things coming out in that dark side of the map.
They did see Vel'Koz Q.
Yeah.
Pedal count, you got it. 31 for the side of Rat Tactics versus 18 for the side of Sensei Randal's Intermediate Karate Squadron Cyan Helicopters Reunion Tour. Or could I call them the team formerly known as Sensei Randal's Intermediate Karate Squadron Cyan Helicopters?
So the Spirit Petals are currently giving 953 XP and 27 Adaptive Force, which is significant.
Yeah, mid push has been acquired here by the side of the Rat Tactics, meaning that looks like they're going to be trading this inner mid turret for the Dragon. They may have enough damage to also take down this inhibitor turret as well as the inhibitor itself. Dragon's going to go down, and they're going to get onto the inhibitor. However, recalls are going through. The inhibitor's going to go down, and they're going to get out clean. They are now pinging the purple worm.
Beautiful.
It does mean soul point for Sensei Randal's could be quite impactful. However, the inside Baron track is available here for the side of Rat Tactics.
Ooh. Nobody's
They're setting up a death bush. Old No Name going to be the one to tank it, but does throw their ultimate. A nice ultimate proc also there from the Mighty Pool, forcing Trudging to go golden. Alchemist being taken quite low. Trudging still going to be alive for now. The Malphite staying up, but not for long. That's going to be 2 down. Good damage coming out here. Ooh, the dodge is so important there from the Caitlyn, but it does get taken down. Mashy Sauce now going to be on the receiving end of that Caitlyn, who is doing so much damage. However, they sort of spotted out the headshot of the Hex is huge. Dr. Shroud still staying alive for now. Goes golden as Pizanski is likely... No! The shutdown! Shroud,
oh my gosh, that was so much gold!
With the disintegration. Just... Oh, click the top left corner of the minimap and physically move it. Oh, that totally works.
Top
that's crazy.
Corner.
Yeah, physically. You can literally just, where it like swoops, just grab it in there, and you can just move it.
Bottom left corner? This is...
Top left.
Yeah, top I'm left. Trying top left. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it is a pixel.
Yeah, it's not wide, but you can do it. Yep. Yeah. Yay!
I did it, I think. It looks good? It's better than nothing. Good. Okay, so we are Baron dancing. Oh gosh. So, that last team fight, Hex did such a phenomenal job with positioning and was able to just stay out of the big CC. So they were able to pump out damage onto the front line, onto Malphite, onto Old No Name's Amumu. And Jax was in stasis, which was fantastic. And Singed, I think, died horribly. But no, he's still 3 and 6. Who did die? Mashy did. Huh. Oh. Nah. Anyways, really good positioning on the part of Rat
Trudging died. The Caitlyn ult.
Okay. That's right. Trudging, after they got out of stasis, got Caitlyn ulted. Okay. We see Redemption Locket coming out of Mashy, though, so that's going to be quite a bit of damage mitigated. So more circles, however, for the benefit of Rat Tactics this time around. And I do believe both those cooldowns are up. Yeah.
Yeah, this game is going to come down to some of these late game team fights here. Minute 27 on this Ocean Drake is going to be pinged out here by Shrouds.
It's so tense. I don't even know what to say about it. I'm just like watching, waiting for things to happen. I would not be surprised if Rat Tactics walk together in order to get some vision in around that Baron pit. Clear the pink ward that is in that pit in order to allow themselves to safely walk in there. Pizanski just waiting.
Just chilling.
Farm check. 300 and more than 300 on Singed at 37 minutes. So
yeah. Close in on 300 on about to break it. Yep, Shrouds just tickled it.
So Malphite or Caitlyn next?
Oh, I think Caitlyn.
Okay.
If you're Caitlyn here, you're like, give me the farm.
Okay.
Give me the farm.
Okay.
But I think we might see a team fight before that happens. The teams are both positioning pretty aggressively.
Yep.
Yeah, Caitlyn gonna be
side. Looking for a bit of a flank.
A little bit of a flangle, as they say, as the kids say. Ooh, arrow going to come out, but it is only going to land on the Malphite. Dr. Shroud's going to be the target. flashing away, going golden, buying some time. Trudging flashing into the pit. This is a very interesting fight. There goes the ultimate. Ocean Drake was stolen away by Trudging. Another smite steal for the Rat Tactics jungler. Now is going to be able to also take out the 80 carry. A huge fight for Trudging as they go golden, and they're able to run away. Old No Name now going to fall.
Oh my gosh.
And Malphite going to be the last one. It's a wipe. It's an ace. No, it's not an ace. The Mighty Fool slinked away unharmed.
Oh my gosh, that team fight was just a thing of beauty for Rat Tactics there. Holy cow. And they are racing up mid, looking to get this inhibitor again. Trudging's a bit low, which is probably why they didn't race down the purple. Are they going to try to end off of this? There are
like
really long cooldowns. And they have a good minion wave with a cannon at the very least. And that, well, Seraphine is pretty good. Oh, Ashold on Seraphine.
Seraphine
and
getting taken low.
There it is. Pazanski picking up the final kill of the game. And I do believe I just made bank in Schmeckles. Thank you very much.
You can thank the bank of RK Waterski, who probably has accumulated maybe a million or more Schmeckles over the course of their time at the low budget LCS. Talk about people with long tenures. RK Waterski has been here for a long time. Maybe since the beginning.
Yeah.
Since the inception, I will go ahead and close out that prediction. Rat Tactics being the victor there. But great game overall. And to point to our star matchup, Shrouds did do more damage than Pazanski overall.
Yep, I briefly showed that before they're already getting into game 2, so I'm trying to get that. Wow, I got almost 40,000 Schmeckles. Ha!
What are you going to do with all your newfound wealth?
Recklessly betted on game 2.
Nice.
Isn't that the answer to all things?
Yeah.
Why can't I click on draft 2? Oh, next draft. There's the button. Oh, they're choosing sides. Oh, we're okay. We're okay. It's all good. Goodness. All right. I don't know, Papa, do you have the option for waffles on this eve?
Not this particular eve, as I'm co-casting instead of running the stream.
Oh, true. I'm sorry.
But I will likely waffles another night as we are heading into the playoffs. I will be trying to stream some of the playoffs games. Are you in a lobby? Can I get an invite?
That would only make sense. Why would I invite you to the lobby that we need to cast?
Who knows?
No, I mean, at least my rank makes sense in this lobby.
Damn. You don't gotta come for me like that. Hey, that's my flex rank, I'll have you know, okay? That's not my solo queue rank.
Not your real rank?
That's not my real rank.
Oh.
My real rank is Decayed out of Diamond. That's my fake rank.
I have never had that issue.
Yeah. I think it's kind of been my cycle the last 2 years where it's like in the spring I get really motivated and I get Diamond and then I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Are they switching sides?
I don't know.
They might be.
It looks like they are, according to the draft. Yeah. Draft link says yes.
Awesome. So give me like 3 minutes to get things set up correctly. There's that. Oh no, these teams have such different sized logos. Oh no.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
It's so small. How do I click on it to make it a decent size? Okay, there's that one. And are you guys ready for this? You get to watch this live. Ready for how big this logo is?
Oh, in terms of the resolution?
Yeah.
Yeah, some teams have stupid high resolution photos because they think it makes it better. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, that's not that bad. I've had ones that take up the whole screen. Just like you try to import them and they take up the entire screen. It's crazy.
that's how Rat Tactics was for the last game when I had it. It was truly monumentally sized. It was wow. Yeah, that is an old callback that I just pulled out of my brain. I am sorry for everybody in this stream who is below the age of what, 35?
I'm below the age of
True,
35, and
true.
I think I might be old here too. Well, I don't know. We got some. I think Strix people are probably. I don't actually know.
Are they my
My
age?
vibes is that Strix people are my age or slightly older, but I don't actually know that.
Mm.
I'm going purely based on vibes.
Okay. Well, in 9 days is my 40th birthday.
Nice. Nice. Hey, congrats. You doing anything special?
I'm playing in BOL on my team.
Nice.
It's great. I'm gonna make
Hey, that
myself
was like
big
my
old tres leches and eat
oh
way too much of it with a spoon out of the pan in the privacy of my old home where no one can watch me.
my 21st birthday I spent at a scientific conference. Um
Oh,
so, I feel you. And you know what? I love that shit. Okay? I love that. That was great.
yeah. I'll do something at some point. I mean, I work on Halloween, so I've already warned people that I will be in full costume. I just need to decide which costume. I think I'm gonna do like high Victorian. Like,
High Victorian.
yeah,
Nice.
like 1890 Victorian. Like, do my hair all up, have a hat on, like, potentially find gloves to wear
Mm,
to and from because I can't work in those gloves. Not
yeah.
sanitary.
Could you find like sleeve length nitrile gloves? Like
Oh yeah, yeah,
white
yeah. Like
sleeve length
surgeon
nitrile
gloves,
gloves?
or
Yeah.
delivery gloves.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, 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 yeah.
because the dress I'm planning on wearing has a poof sleeve, like a leg of mutton, and then
Hmm.
down to like on. Okay, it used to be on the forearm was narrow. I decided that was too much, and I altered it to make it an even puffier leg of mutton top into just down to the elbow with buttons running along the outside. So, yeah. Learn to sew, kids. You will never be sad about it. By the way, draft has started. Um,
Draft has started. Akali
yeah,
has been banned.
Rats have already
Doctors.
taken away Dr. Shroud's Akali, and I believe Morgana is a ban for mid and top,
Hmm.
because that's how this works.
Sila's also going to be banned, perhaps signaling that Strix would like to pick. Oh, wait, it's Fearless. They can't pick Malphite again. They just don't
Correct.
want to play into Silas.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. I know it's Fearless. I've been casting Fearless all season, and yet without fail, every single draft, I'm like, oh, they might want to play this again. And then I have to tell myself, no, no, can't do it.
So Rat Tactics clearly do not want to see those AP champs. And Sensei Randall's it has variety. Oh, first pick Tristana. Nice. So they definitely want something aggressive in the bot lane. I would not be surprised if we see Mashi on either a Nautilus or Leona to pair up with that Tristana.
Something aggressive.
And Sensei Randall's already banned Melio, which is a good counter into that Tristana and potential engage support.
Yeah, also good if you want to pick anything that has a suppression, like maybe a Malzahar if Shrouds wants to keep the Void Champ theme going, or a Warwick if Old No Name's feeling some type of way. We already see Pantheon being the first pickup here. That has largely been a jungler lately, but I have seen it mid. I have seen it top. I've even seen it support. So
Yeah, it
definitely
could
one of those
be
champs that can flex.
anywhere. Well, not likely ADC. I think we can narrow that down. Neela. Is it a Pantheon Neela bot lane? Oh.
Could be. Could be.
Okay, chat. Those of you who are Sensei Randal knowers, where is he? The ski one that donated his schmeckles to me. I appreciate that, by the way. RK Water Ski is a Pantheon Neela bot lane. Oh, I told you it would be Leona. Hey. Also, Leona counters Pantheon, so I love that into their first two picks.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm very curious to see what happens because I do kind of feel like it's Pantheon.
Nice,
Bot.
nice. So we have
Ivern
support with a lovely tank engage support. Or Ivern jungle. Sorry. Ivern is an enchanter in the jungle. Super fast clear speed on that champion.
Yeah, also the highest single target shielding of any champ in the game.
Single target, yes.
I think that
Nami.
Oh, Nami. So that's definitely support. Okay.
Yes. So it is Neela Nami bot lane. It's not Neela mid, right? They wouldn't. No. They would not blind Neela mid.
I mean, I wouldn't put anything past Sensei Randall's Immediate Karate Squadron Cyan Helicopters reunion tour. You know? Like,
I don't know. They were pretty stock standard last game.
Could be.
They're making you sound very silly with it.
Aurora going to be banned out.
Yeah. I love that Rat Tactics have banned out the Alawi here because jumping in with Leona Tristana, you do not want to deal with an Alawi. That's bad news. I wonder if Sensei Randall's top laner also plays Heimerdinger because that would be same diff.
Yeah, it could be.
Hui. Okay. So they don't think the Neela's mid. Yay!
But are they right? Find out this time on Dragon Ball Low Budget LCS. 13 seconds, we will know the next pick for Sensei Randall's. The heroes of this series. Not being biased at all there whatsoever. It's going to be a Maokai pickup.
Jungle or top?
Could be jungle. Could be jungle. Could be top.
I'm pretty sure it's not support.
They could be dropping. If anyone gets that, you're a real one.
Just a combination of jungle top?
No, it's a reference to a very hyped but ultimately not that good K-pop song / supergroup that came out in the late 20-teens, I want to say. Maybe early 2020s.
Hearing something about that.
It was like there were like a bunch of like idols from like other really well-known groups, and then they released this song that had like a crazy build-up, and then it had like the worst chorus. Like it had like a full beat drop, and then instead of the beat dropping, they said, "But what if we didn't have the beat drop?" It was just, I mean, it was still a fine song. People still listened to it. But you know, it, it was kind of funny as a song, from my opinion. Everyone else is allowed to have their own opinions, but we're gonna have Set picked up, Vigar picked up. We are gonna see Victor here, so probably this is gonna be pretty standard. I think it's probably Maokai top, or Maokai is kind of an old no-name champ though. Maybe it is Pantheon top, Maokai jungle, Victor mid, Nilanami bot, and then the other side, Tristan Leona bot, Vigar mid, Ivern jungle, Set top. Strix could still surprise us with where everyone's going, but largely we know what is happening here.
Okay. Yeah. Are you setting up the betting?
I am setting up the betting. By the way, Strix shirt, that's Sensei Randal's Intermediate Karate Squadron Cyan Helicopters Reunion Tour. Hey, you and me both. I want to play Ivern. Ivern's cool. 1 AD with an Ivern, 2 AD with an Ivern, 3 ha.
Okay, who's gonna try to take my schmeckles?
I believe RK Waterski will try to win those back.
Because I put up 40 this time, which is
right
exactly
now Rain
what
Gaming
they just lost.
Rain Gaming TTV getting a stellar return on schmeckles right now.
Yep. Couple people sliding in with 201 to 1 odds.
You're scared. Good to know.
Please somebody bet for Sensei Randals a decent amount so I actually go home with some schmeckles today.
I mean, I could put schmeckles on the other side, but then we can't close out the bet, so...
Yeah, that's problematic. Please don't do that.
We'd have to, like, ask Mighty to change the prediction, and we all know what happens when...
Oh, there we go! There we go! We're back up! Here we go!
Dude, actually, that sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a good idea, is what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is that's a good idea. Is that I should bet, so we have to force Mighty to finish out the prediction with the hopes that maybe he messes it up and we can have a Schmecklegate too.
No. Oh, no. I want my schmeckles, thank you very much. I am definitely 100% biased.
And that's why you'll have to... That's why you'll have to go to the source. You'll have to... you'll have to take that and, you know, you'll have to... Maybe you'll be on the prosecution. I don't know.
Do we have anybody else that could close it out, maybe?
See, this is getting more and more tempting as time goes on. I just have to hit one button. Well, 2 buttons, because it's going to ask me to confirm. Just 2 buttons.
Oh.
Let me get in there.
2 little buttons.
I mean, there is a small chance that there could be a playoff stream tomorrow, which could be a very, very high budget endeavor.
Extremely high budget. I hear we've got a whole, you know, a whole team of people ready to pull that one off.
It might just be me. So I hope everybody can make it tomorrow and there's plenty of chat interaction because chat, y'all may be my co-caster.
We can just go ahead and say we managed to clone Loki like 3 times so that we could actually have some streams in the back half of the season, and you're just going to get different Loki clones rotating throughout the night. So they might be like largely the same, but just like a little different.
Well, night to night they could all be different depending on how much caffeine I've had, if I took my ADHD meds, I don't know, the position of Mars as compared to the sun. Who knows? Is that something astrologies say? I don't know. Clearly, I follow astrology very closely.
Something rising Hecarim, falling Vigar sign.
I think it would be Rising Diana. Thank you very much. Let's
Oh,
at
yeah, that's
least get
good.
the theming
Rising,
correct.
rising Diana, falling Leona.
Ooh, sounds great. That doesn't sound apocalyptic at all.
Okay, so, I can't stream Friday. There's gonna be a playoff game on Friday, and I can't stream it.
I think I can. My husband just won't see me. It's fine. Everything is fine. Okay. So, we confirmed have Maokai top, Pantheon jungle, Victor mid, and Neela Nami bot lane.
Yeah.
So, yay.
Yeah, pretty stock standard. Pretty solid. I'm excited to see the Pantheon jungle. I've seen some very good Pantheon jungles from the Little Bunch of LCS this season.
Yes.
Now, Strix have the opportunity to pull a funny, but importantly for Rat Tactics, they do want to win this because if they do, they are going to go to the playoffs, and we're going to see them make that bracket run, which I personally would be excited for. Seems like a fun team to watch, at least so far. And I would be able to root for Pizanski. And I've known Mashy Sauce I've seen around. But yeah, very excited to see how this one sort of pans out.
What are you playing with that is clacking? I don't know if it's coming through on screen, but it's sure as heck coming through on Discord, and I am finding it distracting because my HD meds are way off at this point.
It's a pen actually.
Okay.
And you might appreciate this. I got this pen at a farmer's market in Michigan.
Okay.
And it is a custom made pen, so like it's like a wooden handle that has been like we could hear it. Whoopsies. Sorry. It's been like, you know, hand carved, and then it's like stainless steel, but the actuator for the pen, the part that you're hearing, it's like a bolt action rifle closure, but it puts the pen out. So what you're hearing is me like
it's the side slidey thing. Yep.
Yeah, it's the side slidey thing. Yeah. I have to show you now. Oh gosh. Okay.
Is it gonna be in Discord? Oh no.
I can get a shot in Discord. I just need an appropriate backdrop for it that's gonna let you see it. How about this Domino's pizza box? That seems appropriate, right?
Okay.
It's a nice pen.
Cool.
I don't know. I like it. I use it to do all of my like music theory annotations.
Very nice. I've seen some hand carved ones before, so they have such a good hand feel.
Well, the wood part isn't really all that impressive, but I do like the whole ensemble. Where would I even put this? Home and garden?
Not league related.
Not really. Probably not league related. Okay, who wants me to at them for this?
Well, I'm already on the channel waiting for you to post it.
Is X? I don't see anyone named X Kasame Ray, so I'm just gonna post it. Okay.
Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's just nice. I like it. Oh, well, you should get in the Discord where you can play some top tier League of Legends with your friends, have a goofy good time.
Definitely join the Discord. Isn't there like a command thing?
There might be. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't work. Let's see. No.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
Excellent.
There should be something in our description, and if not, we can figure it out.
There is a button that says join our Discord server, and when I run my cursor over it, it lights up.
Yay! Yeah, all cool people play in the low budget LCS. Like we're all cool over here, you know.
Speak for
That's
yourself. I am distinctly not cool.
I'm also decidedly uncool, but that's okay.
Like,
Listen, we trick them into joining, and then we tell them we're not cool. Okay.
okay. Yeah, I don't know if I can fully describe to you how much my coworkers' eyes roll when I mention what I do in the evenings. Like, I told my lovely front desk person today that I was planning on playing a video game for my 40th birthday, and she had to put her head down on the desk. She was so disappointed with me. We are in game, though.
We are in game, and I am at 15, 16,
17,
17,
18.
18.
That sounds
Great,
pretty good
great,
to
great,
me.
great. I think I might even be a smidge ahead.
Oh.
We're going to see Ivern gallivanting across the rift, skipping as a tree is wont to do.
In its natural habitat?
Its
jungle.
natural habitat. Have I ever told you my favorite Ivern-based poem?
No.
My name is Ivern. I speak for the trees. Help me with this dragon, or I will break your fucking knees.
Perfect. Yeah. But Daisy's there. They're fine. They can solo it with Daisy.
I think the 8 would go slow. I think it would go pretty slow.
A Redemption Rush Ivern soloing Drake?
I'm not saying Daisy doesn't do damage, because Daisy does damage. But, you know.
Let me tell you, I have done a Drake with a Redemption only Ivern as Leona, and we have duoed it, and let me tell you, that was not fast.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting there going 30, 30, 30. Start cycling through spells just so Ivern can proc my passive to like double our damage. Ooh, some mid lane action. Dr. Shrouds. Looks like they're getting a bit of the best of the trade onto Pizanski there. Oh, although the fadeaway Q out of the Vigar means that Dr. Shrouds is now slightly below in health. Let's see. Top lane, Wet Noodles. Mid lane, Zappy Noodles. And bot lane, we have not much happening because Leona is under turret. Yeah, against Anila, they do not get level 2 first, which is Leona's favorite thing to do. Pro tip, if you have a Leona support and you are not pushing the minions for level 2 first and positioning to go in at level 2, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. Okay. You heard it here first. Pro tips.
Oh, I didn't change the overlay. I know what I'm doing. I'm competent, I promise. Things are on the wrong side.
The teams just got special permission to trade every single player to the other team for game 2.
Wow.
Just to make it fun. We are to see Leona going in here with an early Ivern, but also an early here from Old No Name. Old No Name getting welled up, taking a bunch of damage. Is going to be able to flash out, though. Now Nyla, perhaps looking to do some damage back, is Trudging. Takes quite a bit of damage. Spear is going to land. Trudging going incredibly low. Flash forward. Trying to find it. Not quite able to get it, but a nice double bubble here from the Mighty Fool is going to find damage as well. Hex now forced to flash as well. Hex, one more auto underneath the turret. Gets taken out by the Mighty Fool. Fish blood.
Exactly where it should go. On the support.
On the support. Full AP Nami. I want to see it. Now, one of my favorite things about Nami that some people know, I think more people know this these days, but I used to play support when Nami came out, and all of her abilities speed your allies up. Ooh. Flash out there.
Hey, look. It's right now. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that mini-map. Look at that good mini-map.
It's mostly lined up. We're doing great.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I have a very strange question / specific set of circumstances that I'm curious if folks want to know about. And that would be, Do you think I can consume potato leek soup through a straw that is meant for a Capri Sun?
It depends how good your blender is and how much you cut it. Because at a certain point in blending, the starch in the potatoes will actually start to unwind and gelatinize the whole thing.
The answer is yes, I can.
Perfect.
But it's a little too hot.
Oh.
So I'm worried about microplastics.
Do you breathe?
No, I tend to aspirate through my gills. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it goes through your gills as well. There is microplastics in the air as long as you live in society, considering you have internet.
I do be living in society, unfortunately.
I'm making assumptions here.
I do have an air purifier in my room, but yes, no, plastic is everywhere. I'm also a notorious chewer. At least I was as a kid. So I'm sure there's just tons of plastic in me. Just so much.
So my husband every once in a while goes out and ooh. Oh, Bubble does not land. Trudging gets away. My husband will go out and every once in a while dig me up some sassafras roots just so I can keep them by my desk to chew on them so I don't chew on anything that can't be replaced.
Nice. Oh,
beautiful solo
from
polo
Alchemist.
in the top lane.
The tentacles of the earth winding towards them, and the W flash away coming through. Pizanski can be on the receiving end of Dr. Shroud's Chaos Storm there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it does look like Sensei Randal's Intermediate Karate Squadron Cyan Helicopters Reunion Tour are going to be able to pick up this objective without much fuss. And yeah, it's pretty even so far.
So the chewing thing, it's actually well known for those who are neurodivergent, particularly ADHD, and it can be like a subtle way of having hyperactivity. It's a stimming thing.
Oh, nice bubble. Is going to be there onto Leona, who is takey, but that is quite a bit of damage coming out anyway. Spear not going to be able to finish it off, but
Leona
going to be forcing Leona.
And walks away.
Yeah. Or if you play Trundle and Leona hits W, Leona has now negative armor.
Yep, when that spell runs out.
And you go. Oh, Old No Name coming in here on the mid lane is going to be stunned up by that Event Horizon, though. Pizanski going to be vibing, picking up a couple AP for their troubles.
More top lane shenanigans. Hex farming under turret. Whew. Maokai's not happy. We are definitely going to have to track the tree v tree situation. Set is farming out of his mind this game. Alchemist's farm has been consistently so good. And I do say it's a little bit more impressive on Set than it is on...
3-man invade here onto Old No Name. Flash forward is going to find the E here. That is likely going to be a dead jungler.
Exactly where the kill should go. Supports clearly the carries in that bot lane. 1 kill for each of them. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. 1 kill apiece. All good. Yeah, Maokai is having a little bit of trouble farming here into the Set matchup. Set is a little bit of an aggressive laner, I think, often.
Yeah, just a little bit of a lane bully.
But, yeah, we are going to see these grubs going down here. Well, No Name is going to look to pick up one. That means the last grub's going to determine who gets feats for that. Maokai's gonna be a little trouble. Here comes the Set ultimate. Nice pullback, face breaker, haymaker. Red team is gonna be the recipient of the grubs, but it does look like they may lose the fight. Pizanski is gonna be able to find the stun. Oh, uses the upplay button, but Coach Dickey is still alive. Yeah, man, just get out. No, Pizanski gonna be on the receiving end of a big old wave, and Dr. Shrouds picks up that kill. So, 1 for 1, but they also got the grubs.
That tree was just slightly too tanky. I do believe Wednesday, Dorn Shield is getting slightly nerfed. So quite literally, if that same play was done Wednesday, Maokai would have died.
Dang. So true. Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Other people who are CSing well. Nyla, CSing quite well.
Yep.
Victor, Dr. Shroud, also CSing quite well. I want to give a little bit of shout out here. I also think Ivern CSing pretty good, considering the like weird pathing stuff that you have to do on Ivern, where you have to like right-click the camp, then you have to come back and collect it later, so it's like a little bit delayed. Of course, you can smite a camp to get it instantly, but you only have so many smite charges. It looks like we might be looking for a lane gank here. Ivern will be spotted out by this nice ward from Mighty. Meanwhile, top lane, we're going to see a little bit of noodle fighting.
They're very exciting looking noodles, though.
They are exciting looking. Well, Set's not playing fair. He like loaded up his gank on the mid lane. Old No Name going in is going to find a stun. Nice kill. Red team claims the feat of warfare yet again.
I feel like we've seen that move before.
We have seen that move before. I'm also excited because now Old No Name has access to the Grand Starfall, which I feel like not the like. That's not what I think when I think Pantheon ult. I don't think Grand Starfall. You know. Like, it makes sense for the ability, but it doesn't make sense for the theme of the champ.
It is, though. Pantheon is a Targonian.
Yeah, well, he's a Targonian that has been possessed by the aspect of war, right?
Right. But it's like they're embodiments of celestial bodies, right?
Sure.
Like,
but I don't get Star. You know? Like, Leota, I get Sun. I don't get, when I look at Pantheon, I think Roman soldier, like I think classical god of war imagery. I don't think Star.
Yeah, but Ares, what? There was Hermes was the messenger of the gods, correct? That appeared as a shooting star across the sky.
Sure.
Was Pantheon's early imaging like Hermes plus Ares stuff?
I thought it was just Ares. I've always seen Pantheon as like just Ares.
Okay, I think that was
see a face breaker haymaker.
There are a few champions that theming is basically.
Ooh, Ivern going in, looking for the seal. Is going to be secured here by Old No Name, and now Trudging might be in trouble. Nyla ultimate's going to be used, and that was a nice wave as well. But now Nyla going to be in trouble, dodging the autos for now, but does eventually succumb to the damage. A big double bubble coming out here from the Mighty Fool. Keeps the fight hopes alive for now, but Outplay Button takes down Old No Name. Dr. Shroud's picking up one on the back end, looking to pick up two. Throwing down the Chaos Storm is going to be able to get it. Dr. Shroud salvaging that fight.
Okay.
Ooh, ultimate underneath the turret is going to use the Twisting Advance, though, instantly force out that flash from Alchemist. Also see an attempt on Hex's life.
A lot happened. I'm amazed this game is still only 4 to 5 kills.
Yeah, there were a lot of low health bars there.
Yes. And Leona has the most kills on Rat Tactics, which it just warms my Leona main heart, being the support sub on the team. Like, truly, I commend Mash's performance in that. Though I'm surprised she hasn't completed Boots yet. I always like Boots first completed, because Leona's power is so much incorporated into her roaming. And with something like a Pantheon... Bloop.
Sorry, I received a message.
You're good. We see a gank in top lane onto Set here. Old No Name coming in, getting the stun off, and picking up the kill for themselves. So they are now 2-2.
Dr. Shroud's nice dodge, but it's going to be forced there into that event horizon. The wave coming through, actually with the redemption, may just be enough. Shroud's dodging all the damage. Here comes that Grand Starfall we were talking about. Flash forward is going to find the stun onto Pazanski, trying to find enough damage to finish it off, but just can't quite. Has to be careful of the Daisy return. Old No Name receiving a ton of damage. Old No Name is going to be stunned. Old No Name is going to be taken out. Pazanski getting revenge for all those mid ganks.
I absolutely adore Ivern and Leona together. They have so much synergy, and they just are decimating roaming around together. So I would very much be surprised if Mashi did not finish boots here on this back, or go towards it at the very least.
Yeah.
Okay, looking at Merc Treads, which makes sense. There's a little bit of roots and stuns and bubbles. Just a little bit.
Just a wee bit there, Letty.
Yeah.
So we're going to see Shrouds picking up that first turret. That will be feats for the side of Sensei Reynolds' Intermediate Karate Squadron Cyan Helicopters Reunion Tour.
Yep. They did get feats last game, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got feats of warfare for the first 3 kills last game. They also lost last game. There could be a correlation. Also, I do want to credit, particularly in this game, as much as it pains me to say, the Mighty Fool has been doing a lot of really good work here on this Nami.
Yeah.
In a lot of these plays. Oh, under the turret. I was taking a bite of soup.
That was
and
beautiful.
Alchemist gets a solo kill despite the
Alley-oops.
twisting advance.
Yep. Alley-oops the tree into the wall and chops it down. Okay.
Yeah, taking out a tree with your bare hands, impressive feat of strength.
Yes.
There.
In fact, has earned the feats of strength. No, they haven't. It went over.
No. No, they haven't. But it's the thought
Yeah.
that counts,
Yeah.
truly.
Is that
They've
a pedal
earned-
up there behind that turret?
Yes. How angry can we make Loki by not taking the pedals? Okay,
Oh
I have an
God.
operation. Everyone here in chat, all 61 of you who are here for this moment, I want you to listen to me real close, and Loki better not mute me. If you are being streamed, and you know you are being streamed, Loki's on the cast. Loki probably will be on the cast if you're being
I'll
streamed at this
probably
point.
be
Let
on
me be
the
real.
cast. It might just
Just
be me.
do not gentleman handshake with the other team. Explain it in lobby. I don't care. Be like, no one take any pedals.
Oh
Just
my
do not take the
God.
pedals.
I
And then we can just
lose
slowly watch
my
Loki
mind.
have a conniption as the season comes to a close. Here, culminating in some form of pedal-based breakdown.
It is literally a permanent buff. Just auto it.
But it's so small, and I have to click. What if I could click an enemy
Barely.
champion?
There weren't any there.
Yeah, but what if there were? You know? Well, no name. Looking for trudging here. Mighty Fool is going to be able to land a bubble, but Mashy Sauce available as well. That's going to be the Nami ult flash away from trudging. Sauce now going to be the target. Now here comes the Nyla ultimate going in. That's going to be a lot of damage coming back. A nice return from the Leona. It's going to be quite a bit of CC as now Alchemist is into the fray. We got to watch out for this Haymaker as here comes the ultimate into the back line. That bar filling up. Mighty Fool gets taken out. But now 1v2 in the back line. I don't know that
1v3.
Alchemist has the utilities. Pazanski going to be on the receiving end of the enemy tree, but their own tree is keeping them safe for now. It looks like Sensei Randall's Intermediate Karate Squadron have gotten the better of this fight, but on the other end, has to be careful. Flash over the wall. Shrouds is looking for blood, trudging shields, but it's not going to be enough. Dr. Shrouds is now 6-0-2, and they're going to pick up their third dragon of the game.
Dr. Shrouds is big. Big Victor is big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Victor. Victor.
I would like to point out that somebody did pick up the pedals in the Drake pit. I'm very proud of them.
Hey,
17.
Stop
Look,
that.
14 adaptive force and 340 XP. It's amazing.
it's whatever. It's fine.
Look at this. Come on. Come on. Yay! He's doing it, everyone. I'm so happy. I would like to petition Riot to come up with a token called gardening that's just your cumulative count of petals.
I kind of like that, actually. I like a good stat.
Uh-huh. Isn't that such a good stat as well?
That is a good stat. And it's a good name for it, too.
Mm-hmm.
Very solid. Okay, let's take stock here. 3K gold lead here for Sensei Randall's Mini Karate Squadron Cyan Helicopters. 43 seconds on this Otacon. I expect they'll be looking to take it. having watched these two teams played, I don't think by any means either team is out of it. I think especially Alchemist is, but on the back end, we are going to see Alchemist going forward. Speaking of, onto Shrouds, has that W available. It's going to be big, but it might not be big enough. The Chaos Storm takes Dr. Shroud's godlike as Alchemist falls down.
I would have probably tried it too. Look at the... Yay! Woo!
Loki and Mighty Fool are now best friends. As
500 XP!
You know, I'm bad with knowing what XP numbers mean. Like, what does that even mean? 300 XP. What, like, how much is that in minions?
It depends on what point of the game. And what level you are.
Yeah.
Basically, you hover your cursor over that little XP bar next to your champion face in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. And it'll tell you the number. Sir.
Casters that don't know the game. Brother, I just play jungle. I know the game. It's just from a different framework.
Your rank is so much higher than mine.
You do not need to know. Listen, if you're a later, you need to know like when your level up timers are, because that's important. I just count jungle camps. That's what I do. I'm just like, I get 6 around here. You know, I know about how much physical distance a camp will get me at any given level in terms of looking at the XP meter. I just never hover my mouse over it to see the number.
You will get 6. Well, you used to be able to get 6 off of taking the first grubling if you double scuttled your opponent at 5 minutes. But that has changed with the delaying of the Void Grub spawn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's lots of, like, you can get kill XP, there's lots of stuff that factors into it, but we're going to see a little bit of a lull in the action.
That is a good amount of damage coming out of Sensei here. Vygar,
yeah, lots of flash play button. Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's
Primordial
how that goes.
Burst.
Yep.
All you have is a null magic mantle. You are a squishy boy when it comes to MR.
Yep. Technically down almost 3k gold in that mid matchup. Does not matter. Me Vygar, me scale.
Me Vygar, me have outplay button.
Yep.
And you know what? Fair play.
Mm-hmm.
Enemy team could have picked Vygar if they wanted to.
They could have. Well, technically, no. Who got last pick? I can look this up.
This time it was
Victor.
Sensei Randal.
Yeah, Victor was the last pick. My brain was correct. Thank you, brain. We'll give you credit when credit is due, because that rarely happens. Okay. Victor huge. Vygar scale. Set big.
Victor also scale.
Yes.
Tree.
At 7-0 and 2, at this point, Victor nearly scaled.
True. It is more of a past tense than a
that is a 10 stack ring, Dark Seal.
This is also Infernal Soul here on the map.
That is an early soul. Goodness.
Now, Pazanski's going to be a little bit of trouble. They're going to be receiving end of the Chaos Storm. They get a nice shield, but it isn't enough. Dr. Shrouds putting their PhD in mid lane to work. Trudgling, flashing over the wall, is going to get sniffed out by Old No Name, who's looking to do the damage. Enemy jungler. This is all but secured for the side of Sensei Randal's Innovator Karate Squadron Cyan Helicopters Reunion Tour. And, kudos.
This is a pretty big lead now. Although I do have to say, Little Robot Man, thank you so much. All is right with the world, because the chance does, in fact, lick toes.
Yeah, this is a special report coming at you live from the Low Budget LCS. We have confirmed that a substitute member for Sensei Randal's Intermediate Karate Squadron, known as LeChance, does in fact lick toes recreationally. It is not a sexual thing. He just likes to lick toes.
Just like I chew on flavorful roots.
Yeah. Chew on a flavorful root, lick a toe.
You know what? That sounds way worse than just saying sassafras. What do you mean flavorful roots? I mean, well, ginger's a
It could be a marshmallow.
Root. Yeah.
Marshmallow root.
So, usually it's the sap of the marshmallow, isn't it, though?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But it's from the roots. It's like root sap.
Yeah, but it's sap. It's the entire plant. It's like the blood. It doesn't necessarily have to be.
Shroud's going to be a little bit of trouble. Mashy Sauce finding a stun, but playing catch-up. Old No Name looking to keep him alive, and that is going to be an ever-increasing sized Chaos Storm.
Daisy's
going forward,
down.
Old No Name has no fear. Hex flashing away. Spear not going to be quite enough to get it, but they're going to turn their eyes towards this purple worm, and it's kind of looking like we're going to Game 3.
It kind of looks like I am losing some schmeckles here. I'm very sad.
Dr. Shroud says, no one beats me twice, and Maokai 1v2ing here in the mid lane.
Uh-huh. Yup. Maokai's still on brown bag boots. Their team has had feats for 10 minutes.
They're on a budget. Don't worry about it. They are
Look
on
what we
a
managed
budget.
to do with our budget. It's fine.
They're balling on a budget, okay? They're at a 145 farm. They've been bullied all game by Set. And look, they got them. They're there. Leave my Maokai alone.
But I like Maokai.
Okay, you can pet Maokai as a treat.
I play Maokai quite a bit.
A Maokai stint. I wouldn't say I currently play Maokai, but I had a stint.
I'm getting back into it. I didn't play him for a little while, but I need to get back into him. I heard a cat. Hello, Ding Ding.
Ding Ding?
Yes, his name is Jane.
Fantastic.
As, like, one of the 3 heavenly treasures in Chinese medicine.
Uh-huh.
However, head empty like Bell, so Ding Ding.
So Ding Ding. Yeah, nice. We are going to see the Atakan started up here. Taken down. Pedal check for those who enjoy it. Ooh, ult coming out here from the Pantheon. Recipient
1,000 experience and 31 adaptive force.
40 spirit petals.
Yep.
40 spirit petals to 7 bloody petals.
It could have been 8 alchemist.
Jesus. If I ever play a game with Loki, I'm not going to be worried about winning or losing. I'm solely going to be worried about making sure that I pick up petals so that it's just not mad at me.
That and starting about 10 minutes. ADC in mid, blue trinket. Oh, that was, yep.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. A little bit of deletion there onto Byzantium. Now, I do have to say, Rat Tactics, they do scale.
They do.
They just have to find the time to scale, and they are facing a 10,000 gold deficit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I'm going to have to get up and stretch after this game.
Okay, that sounds great. We will have a snack and stretch break. I wish I had elevator music to play.
Oh, wow. I could probably send you some of, like, the Stream Deck stuff.
Oh. Yeah, I have no
might be able to
sounds
find some real quick.
whatsoever. I wasn't getting
Okay, you're in charge of casting. Well, they come with the Stream Deck, so...
Oh, well...
Oh, I'm opening the wrong thing. No, I opened the right thing. Let's go!
I don't know, or we could just walk away and have it on the end screen.
That's true. I think I did get DM'd at one point by either LeChance or Buggles saying, like, oh, something's happening, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, Nyla's going in, getting the take out. Now Mashy Sauce going to be the next target. Alchemist looking to do some damage, but the sweet spot not quite landing. That is going to be a triple here for the Nyla. Denying the Penta is Dr. Shrouds, who has put on an absolute clinic of a performance this game. That is going to be game 2. Over to Sensei Randal's Intermediate Karate Squadron Cyan Helicopters Reunion Tour Megapalooza.
Yep. That's what happened. Goodness. Okay. Great game, everyone. Okay, I already have the invite for the next game, but you know what? We're just gonna be okay with it for a little bit. Okay, so Alchemist and Pisansky both did quite good damage. But yeah, Dr. Shrouds was, yup, 8.6 CS per minute, 17 KDA, highest damage in the game. I do believe, oh my gosh, that is a 4-level advantage over Pisansky at the end there.
So I have a mixtape for you that we can play that LeChance will often use. That is from
awesome.
my DMs with LeChance. So that is
okay. I have
confirmed.
No idea how to make that happen.
Do you use desktop audio? You probably do.
I use
for your audio input.
Streamlabs desktop, and I don't know anything about audio.
So I think if you're using desktop audio, it's just anything that comes through your desktop. So if you just turn that on your computer, it should come through.
Oh, that would be handy. Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead and try it while we take a little quick water break.
Cool.
Opioid addiction gets between you and what you love. Once monthly Sublocade may help you.
We're gonna skip that. Perfect.
What's up, chat? Welcome to the late night low budget LCS, coming at you live from 10:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or if you're a gentleman of leisure, 7:35 Pacific, the ripe young hour. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you can hear me. I think you can. How's everyone doing? What are everyone's jazzy vibes? Like, is your vibe like, you want smooth jazz? Yes, this is okay. Technically speaking, this is lake-inspired ambient chill hop, lo-fi, no copyright. But yeah, Little Robot Man. How are you doing, Little Robot Man? How is it being a little robot man? Like, what is that like going through life as a small robot man? I feel like now you might be looked at slightly differently with the rise of AI, and I'm curious as to how that impacts your social experience. I hope you can hear me. Otherwise, I just made a very, impassioned plea to no one. But oh well. Arcane Water Ski, enjoy those 114,000.3 schmeckles. Yes, I didn't say that wrong. No, I will not apologize. Yeah, I'm excited for this game 3. Game 3 is always a good time. Yeah, I was just going to say stakes one more time. If Rat Tactics win, they're in playoffs. If Rat Tactics don't win, they are not guaranteed playoffs, and there is up to a 3-way tie. RK Waterski, time to bet even bigger. It sure as shit is.
Okay. I'm not quite ready, but we're going to go for it.
Yeah, we can always catch up.
Mm-hmm. I'm letting Rat Tactics know that they just lost me 40k schmeckles.
Good. They should feel the weight of their mistakes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Kai 805 knows what's up. 99% of gamblers, etc., etc. So true. So true.
Oh, look, we see a Silas band. They have switched sides again, haven't they? Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna let my cat walk on the keyboard and see what number it produces. Sick as hell, RK Waterski. Absolutely the GOAT.
Okay. Perfect. Absolutely perfect sizing on these. Oh,
yeah, that looks good to me. That's good. That's good. I don't need to see anything else. I just need to see the rat.
Yeah, no rat draft, just rat. We'll dig out that rat hole and epoxy it.
Epoxy it?
The city came along and filled it. So, like, people came out in the middle of the night.
Uh-huh.
And chipped out the concrete patch and filled it with 2-part epoxy.
Huh.
So it's clear now, but filled. And there's some offerings to Rat Hole in it.
Nice. I like rat-based community events.
Yeah. They tend to be quite wholesome, other than that whole bubonic plague thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, hey, that was not the rats, okay?
It
the
was
rats.
The fleas. It's fine.
It was
it's
the
just part
fleas.
of their life cycle.
It was the fleas. The rats were as much victims as anyone else. Much maligned. Can't do rat slander over here. As a sub for Rat Tactics, nonetheless, and we are going to see Xin Zhao going to be picked up as the first jungler for Sensei Randal's Intermediate Karate Squadron Cyan Helicopters Revival Tour versus Kaisa Jarvan, a very aggressive sort of snap play team coming out here from Rat Tactics. Kaisa Jarvan, very nice combo. Very fun, because Jarvan hits that EQ, Kaisa can fly in, and you can just delete someone in a skirmish. Like, they go bye-bye real quick, and it's super fun.
Nice.
Lulu going to be able to pick up on the other side. A nice defensive support for the Mighty Fool, who I have to say, been playing great this series.
Yeah.
Really, really good Nami play last game. Jinx going to be the classical
there
5v5 hyper carry.
I was just wondering, I'm like, Jinx hasn't come out? She's like super S tier right now.
Yeah, is going to be picked up.
And that is such a crazy response to a Jinx.
Nautilus going to be the instant response. Okay. I mean, they're going all in on Engage. You can't say they're not.
Definitely cannot. Though Xin Zhao will make that a little bit tricky. But also, do you make Nautilus, Jarvan, or Kaisa a squirrel?
I think, I mean, if you can, Kaisa,
Mm-hmm.
right? Jarvan, if he hasn't casted his ult, or if he doesn't have his ult, maybe. Or yeah.
But is your Jinx
Because
going to survive that?
Maybe if they have wild growth on them.
Maybe.
Who knows? I think it's Kaisa or whoever the top laner is. I think the realistic answer is whoever the top laner is, because Rat Tactics are going to pick
Oh
an
my
aggressive.
gosh, there's another go-in champ.
Yeah. It's quite going. Scion has been doing very well at Worlds. I don't know if any of you have destroyed your sleep schedule to watch live League of Legends like I have. But on Friday,
When
your
you
boy
cook, you
came home from work. Okay, listen, I needed a nap anyway, so I came home from work. I fell into bed, and I woke up around 11 p.m. Then I played some ARAMs and watched League of Legends from about midnight, 12:30 until 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. It's a good time.
Okay.
I got to see Caps lock in Anivia as it was happening, and that shit was fire.
Anivia's in a really good place right now. And in a skilled Anivia player, amazing. And speak of the devil.
Speak of the absolute devil. Shroud's putting his name up with the Western GOAT of Capsimus, saying, I can do that too. Now, he doesn't have a Poppy with him. Correct. So,
but he does have a fellow god in Ornn.
Yeah, we got a couple of gods, a deranged teenager, a fairy, and a spear dude.
Yep.
Versus
a literal commander of a Demacian army, a pixie friend, and somebody addicted to something she calls purple on the open market. I'm guessing it's another word for whatever Jinx is on.
True.
You know what? Lulu would be Jinx's provider, wouldn't it be? Like,
yeah, Lulu's actually like a chem baron in Zon, and all of her lore is just people hallucinating.
You know?
Hey, it tastes like purple, you hear? Or would it be like, hey, it tastes like purple, you hear? Like a higher pitch, but the same vibe.
It tastes like purple, you hear?
Yeah, it's better.
Shimmer.
Yeah, I feel like there might be some infighting on Rat Tactics, because Kaisa canonically hunts void creatures, whereas on the other side, Kassadin is kind of like Void Daddy, so it's a little tough on that one.
Well, depends which stage of voidness Kaisa is at.
True.
I do believe at the beginning there was some in and out stuff and her holding on to her humanity because of some tragedy. I don't know if that's still her lore, because Lord knows everything else has changed.
You're scared. Good to know.
Other than Soda. Sona's lore has stayed the same, which is hilarious to me. You have no idea what her lore is, do you?
She can't talk.
Only you
I read her
hear me,
old lore.
summoner.
Adagio, summoner. But I forget like why she can't talk.
She's Ionian.
I forget. Yeah.
And she is basically soul-bound to this instrument, and the cost of that in her bloodline is her not being able to communicate outside of her instrument.
Yeah.
But she grew up in an orphanage in Demacia, and somehow, through Ionian magic, her instrument found its way through to her again, for her to find it as a teen. So she was just a normal mute orphan in Demacia and knew nothing, and then this instrument finds its way to her, and she's like, oh, I guess I have powers now. What do I do? Don't know. It never says what she does with anything.
Nice.
Does she go back to Ionia? Does she stay in Demacia? Would the magical music lady be accepted in Demacia? Next time on the drama of Runeterra.
Life is too short for fear.
We've only been waiting, what, 16 years?
I'd rather be home anyway.
Yeah. I haven't checked in. Have they kept publishing the comics? I know for a while they had these free
they did the
online
motion
comics
that came that have updated that. Mel's backstory was in a motion comic, and also, do you remember the card game where Otacon was introduced?
Yeah.
That was also a motion comic series. So they've been using those more recently from the same production studio that does Arcane, which is why it has that cool kind of comic booky avant-garde art style in it that works so freaking well in a comic book setting. Am I the only one who watches, oh gosh, what's his name? Necrit?
Necrit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. My Discord noise. Oh, is it cause spooky time? Is that why my Discord noise is like this? It goes. It makes a funny noise.
It does do that sometimes, yes.
Ba-dum.
Rat Tactics, please win.
Rat Tactics, respectfully, please do a funny and lose. Do a funny and lose. Do a funny and lose.
That might require more games.
Yay! More games!
And
Yippee!
I might have to play. Then
Yay!
Hey, Papa, if I'm playing, that means I can't stream. And that means games just won't be streamed.
True. True. Unless we can pull the other screamers out of the,
Void.
cardboard box behind the Denny's that they've been hiding in for the past couple of weeks.
Yeah. Okay. You're in the spectator delay.
Bing, bing, bam, ba-dum. Spec delay. 41,900 speckles are going to be bet on the side of Sensei Rails in your Karate Squadron by the venerable RK Waterski. Thank you so much. On the other side, only 896 speckles have been currently bet for a total return of 1, 2. Oh, never mind. Now it's
Robot Man.
Little Robot Man. Throw it in for Rat Tactics. Betting against LeChance. Now, Little Robot Man, do you want to go on record as to why you are putting your schmeckles against LeChance in this particular instance? Is this bias? What's happening here? Give us the inside scoop. I'm gonna hit random on a Wikipedia article because I feel like it.
Oh, that could be terrifying. Oh, I thought it'd be funny. Yeah, probably.
A beetle that has only 2 sentences about it. Nice. Let me see if Google has more information on this.
A lot of beetles haven't even been described. Like, every year there's something like 60 new beetles described, at least.
Nice.
Aren't beetles the most populous, like, animal kingdom branch?
That's a great question. I'm not sure.
Etymology, I think it is. Are there more?
But aren't like traditional kingdom-based branches somewhat outdated, or is this like based on cladistics? Like, is this based on like scientific classification that's being redone, or is it based on like ribosomal?
A quarter
DNA?
of all known animals are beetles. There are more species of described beetles than any other kind of animal.
That's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Especially considering there's like flatworms out there, you know?
Yeah, but they find their niche and they just kind of do their thing, and then they reproduce mostly asexually and just segmentally clone themselves. Like that one
True.
crazy worm
There's...
that I don't think is a flatworm, that is technically like the longest animal in the world because it's just a series of interconnected clones and floats on the tides in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. God, nature's cool.
Yeah. I wouldn't have much to do without it, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's a
Like
good time.
anything, we wouldn't exist. Thank you, Brain, for providing that random question. I wonder if pollution control or modern medicine has saved more human lives. Because I know technically the number one lifesaver is actually fertilizers.
That makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Also, one of the biggest usages of energy worldwide.
Yeah.
The Haber process consumes a shit ton of energy.
And water, unless I'm much mistaken.
Probably. I mean, it uses hydrogen, so I have to imagine the easiest way to get hydrogen is to hydrolyze water.
Probably. Although it is the most plentiful in the universe, so element of the universe.
Yeah, but in terms of like what we have on our planet, it mostly gets bound by other things.
Yeah, but that's the same with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's only like the noble gases and a few metals that ever hang out by themselves.
Nitrogen hangs out by itself.
Is not nitrogen a
like...
noble gas?
Yeah, it totally is.
I'm getting there. We're doing this.
We're here, you know?
A rat.
It's not that late. You're that late.
Gosh, it's so damn tiny. I cannot see it.
Is that, Little Robot Man, is that fungus in Oregon related to a large growth of aspen trees? Because it's like symbiotic with the roots? Am I remembering that correctly?
Well, the mycelium of a lot of funguses are absolutely enormous.
Yeah.
Mycelium. Yes, that is the word. I know.
It is the word. I love mycelium.
I do too.
I love it. I love it when games use mycelium as a resource. I'm looking at you, Satisfactory. Good game.
Yeah. May have you please that.
Good times. Yeah, game. Scaling. Lots. A little bit perhaps sleepy this game, I expect.
By the
Mid
way,
lane will be more exciting.
I would argue that the largest living organism is actually the crust of the earth itself.
Okay. Alright.
Because technically, there's so much like DNA shared between different creatures that nothing can live in isolation, therefore everything is an interconnected life form. I mean, photosynthesis is done through the inclusion of a bacteria in plants so they can take energy from the sun and use it as fuel. There are green sea sheep that literally have the
I love
bacteria.
Those.
They're freaking adorable.
They're very cute. There's also a snail that can do that, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, historically, it was all plants. Like, they could not do it until they took this bacteria and incorporated it.
Yeah.
Like, how many gut microbiomes do we need as a single species in order to absorb nutrients and minerals?
I don't want to think about it. It's too many.
Right? So, I mean, we have
I
more
need my
cells
good bacteria
of bacteria.
IDs.
We are made up of more bacteria cells than we are people cells. Ooh,
It's true.
Flash.
Ooh, trudging coming in here from behind. Flag and Drag is going to be good. Finds that knock up onto the Jinx, and that is going to be first blood going well deserved over to Mashy Sauce.
Very good job. Mashy, your flash hook was no name.
Ooh, Pizanski gets taken out. Old No Name looking for so long.
I think that is the third time we have seen Old No Name doing a reach around mid game.
Yeah, they do seem to love that as a motif.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, this is so interesting, actually. So, the fungus that Little Robot Man was talking about, Armillaria ostoye. Apparently, scientists are trying to figure out how to contain it because it's threatening other forests, trees, and mushrooms and outcompeting them.
Yeah. That's why Tando has been able to get so big, because it lives in synergy with that tree thing, and therefore has, like, kept space for it.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh, how is it 11? Okay, I'm fine. Everything's fine. I don't have work in the morning.
No one has work in the morning. Tomorrow's a national bank holiday. This is not financial advice. The Wedge LCS are not financial analysts or whatever it is. I am excited for Pizanski to get 6 here in the mid lane. Dr. Shrouds has hit that 6 first. Shrouds' 6 is a little bit more underwhelming. They're going to microwave the wave a little bit faster. But Pizanski at 6 is going to be flip-flop-flopping all over the rift.
As long as their mana holds out.
I was going to say mana constraints willing.
We didn't see it, Ornn. You're fine. Oh, that was cute,
we didn't see it. Yeah, it was good. Ooh, some nice damage. Shroud's getting it done. Pizanski now is going to have that 6 available. Trudging, coming in here. Does not quite have the 6, but does have the EQ. Flash, not quite going to land. Hook is good, though. Onto the Jinx there, taking quite a bit of damage. Martial Cadence going to do a chunk, but ultimately is going to stay alive. And now we're going to see Ornn in a little bit of trouble here. Decimating Smash manages to land there. Flash away, but the unstoppable train of the Alchemist takes down the Ornn.
Alchemist has a very small lead in this top lane. Just 1,000 gold at 7 minutes.
Yeah, that's all. It's not much. And yeah, so last game we saw Shrouds getting a lot done in combination with Old No Name. That's probably what we're going to be looking for again this time. Is going to be, that combination of the mid jungle looking to get kills. Castan a lot more slippery. Than the Vigar. So it will be interesting to see if they're sort of able to pull that off. Oh, beautiful hook.
Beautiful.
Yeah. He's going to be able to stay alive for now.
Alright. So Hex is 6, but does not have ult anymore and is pretty low on mana. Jinx and Lulu just trying to farm under this turret, pick up what the resources they can. Ornn electing to go in on Alchemist to thin down that wave, I'm guessing, and Alchemist turns around and says, Scion, smash.
Yep. Are they gonna look to stop these backs here? No, they're not. They're gonna look to potentially also reset on the same wave tempo so that they can get back and go ahead and contest the following waves. Again, Void Grub's going over here to the side of Sensei Randall's Intermediate Karate Squadron's Cyan Helicopters reunion tour. I want to add more words to that, so stay tuned. Flag and Drag, Smite coming through there. All no name. Looking to fight. Alchemists has made their way down, though. It's a little bit dangerous. Wind does not become lightning.
Correct.
Mighty Fool's here as well. That's all scary. It's a little spooky scary here for both teams, to be honest.
Okay.
As
no name.
I don't know about you. My frames have, for some reason, gone down significantly. I can still see. Great. I don't know what's happening here.
Well, normally I run in like the mid 200s, so the 100.
Yeah, normally
is like
I'm
half.
Normally I'm a lot higher than this.
Ooh, 94?
You're gonna see.
Oh.
Something's taking the frame rate. Don't know what it is, but something's taking it.
Yeah, it's very clearly a league issue. It's not like they've been DDoSed or anything recently. Or Q.
Well, wasn't that like
today.
the whole internet got DDoSed, and then Amazon Web Services got destroyed? Old no name coming up here, looking for the top. Nice ultimate usage there from the Scion is going to mean they are going to be fine for right now.
They're
fine. Old no name just going to go back to farming.
Trudging is going to be spotted out with that lovely little ward in that mid bush. Are they going to look to dive that? They have Nautilus, Jarvan, Alt.
But they're into
a Lulu.
A Lulu.
Which is the confounding factor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Trudging does decide to push their B button and not take too much time. A little bit of mid shenanigans with Pizanski not liking that trade they just took too much. However, Pizanski does have a lot of mana still. Goodness.
Yeah.
The farm has evened out on top lane a bit, with Ornn really coming back to bring it within 11 CS of Scion. That was being quite a gap earlier, and it's going to get even closer here. Although, is Scion going to push for that turret plate? Yep, there's a turret plate. So Scion has managed to get 3 turret plates, which puts them 900 gold ahead. Jungle's parity. Mid lane, we see Dr. Shrouds has a pretty decent advantage. ADC Jinx. Wait, what?
They got 2 plates?
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Nope.
No. That's a 5.
Yeah.
No, they just are somehow... Oh, they have a cull.
Oh, okay.
They have a completed cull.
They just completed their cull. Okay. That makes more sense then.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know Mashi got that kill, but like, farm is the same. There's the plate. No, I'm tired.
It is DP time here at the low budget LCS.
Yeah, I'm old. I need my sleep. Ooh,
So we see a little bit of problems in the mid lane here for Dr. Shrouds. Egg's still available, though, and manages to get underneath that turret. Meanwhile, Ornn tries to throw the hold at Pizanski, who's forced to flash away. Mighty Fool, good flash away as well. Action happening across the map, but ultimately, no one's going to die. And the feats of warfare, those little 3 kills, still available.
Yep. Ooh. Rat Tactics just need 1. Ooh, old no name.
Old no name. But he is a Xin Zhao.
Flash over the wall. Yep.
Yeah. Yep, W going to be used. 4,000 going to be on this Drake. Now, the big thing is they do not have Shrouds here, so I think they are going to give up. Oh, Old No Name goes in. Does not have the flash anymore. Full commits. So it's going to be looking to buy some time, taking quite a bit of damage, but not going to be able to live through that one. Looking for the steal away. Not quite able to find it.
Feats of warfare are secured with that kill onto Old No Name.
Mm-hmm. For the first time in the series, Rat
Yes.
Tactics claimed the feats of warfare.
We got this. Come on, rats. I'm definitely not biased.
Come on, Karate Squad. Get those belts up. Get those belts up. Chop them. Karate chop them. Horse stance. Horse stance. I'm just saying words.
Horse stance?
I swear that was a stance that I was taught in karate as a kid. I swear.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Forward facing, kind of like a wide mid squat.
Kind of like. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
I miss the old trudging. First turret looks like it is likely to fall soon as well, which would be defeats in their entirety going over the rats. Old No Name looking to come up here, try to make sure that doesn't actually happen. Wind becoming lightning is going to be flashed away from. Very nice. As, some pressure mid lane could help secure that turret here for Sensei Randals and keep them in the Feats game. But we are going to see Trudging now here available to the top lane as well. And Alchemist is just so beefy.
Yeah.
Using that ultimate to run away, though.
Yep. Let's see if gold has changed hands a little bit up in that lane. It's evened out a good little bit. Ornn has come back. Okay. Jarvan has actually gotten a good bit of a lead.
Yeah, lots of CS difference there. And the additional assist is going to be helpful.
Yes.
Not going to be any real, item. I mean, I get tier 2 boots is important. Tabbies are strong.
Yes. Particularly into something like a Xin Zhao. Ooh. The war of vision attrition around that next objective is very strong. I feel like it's so tense.
It is very tense. It feels like something's waiting to give here.
Uh-huh. Because that could be, with the 2 drakes taken, the feats completed for Rat Tactics. But I think they are just going to look at diving this Jinx and bot, or just take the turret. Yep. Okay, first turret secured. So they do secure
that will
feats
be
off of
feats.
that. Yep.
Now, we had one game where the team who got feats won. We've had one game where the team who got feats lost. So that doesn't say anything. That only gives it a 50% win rate as far as the data sampling within this matchup goes.
Well, Rats has never lost a game in this series that they've gotten feats. So.
I like it. On the other side, Sensei Randall's Intermediate Karate Squadron have not lost a game where Rat Tactics have gotten feats either.
Oh, turret did go down. Okay, you are correct. I am sorry. Rain just pointed out that Dr. Shroud's team
Dr. Shroud got mid turret, so they're still in it. They're
Yep.
still in it. They're still in it to win it.
No priority at all put on this Cloud Drake spawning in 52 seconds.
Yeah, gonna be a big old objective. Now, counter to the other games, we don't have big circles here for the side of Sensei Randals. It's a little bit more of a traditional team fighting squad than a big, pile of death. So, gonna be really exciting to watch, see how this turns out. I mean, they do have Ornhorn.
They have Ornhorn, they have Anivia ult, they have Jinx ult that's technically a circle around its detonation point. And I mean, Lulu ult is technically a circle. Alright. Still 1k gold lead for Rats. This Cloud Drake is now spawned. Mighty Fool in the face of Pizanski. I'm not sure you want that, Lulu.
Nah, he's good. Don't worry about it.
Ow.
We are going to see a little bit of... Yeah, that's a Scion Q. But inherent healing in Xinjiao's kit is going to mean that he's doing all right on the back end of this. TP coming out here, but they're going to go for the instant engage. It's absolutely massive. The ultimate's going to be used from the Lulu onto Old No Name, who's looking to do a lot of damage. Here comes the Ornn with actually a huge amount of knockups, and Mashi's going to be the first one to go down. Alchemist's now going to be the bulwark for the front line on the side of the Rats, but it's not quite going to be enough. The Zombie's going to look to go after the purple drug dealer, but the teammates are there, and that is going to be Drake, likely for the hands of Sensei Randal's Innovator Karate Squadron Cyan Helicopters Reunion Tour, but they might look for a steal here, trudging on one of those champs that can absolutely do it.
Oh.
It's going to throw the flag. It's going to go over. It does not get claimed. Will give up their life for the attempt, but I mean, hey, we've seen Barons, we've seen Drakes go over. You got to go for it.
Trudging has had 2 good steals so far this series, so
yes,
we have to give him props for that try. I think that's actually like the first unsuccessful steal we've seen out of Trudging.
I think there was maybe one other one, but yeah, they've had a very high hit rate.
Yes, it's been amazing. Okay. Oh, that camp reset. Dr. Shrouds did not actually get the large raptor.
Oh. And gold's still very tight here between the two teams.
Yes.
Also a very bloodless game here in game 3. 4-3 at 20 minutes.
Yep.
That is 13 kills behind pace.
Yep.
Jinx scaling quite nicely here. I mean, you don't do more than tickle the Scion right now, but you know, it just gonna stop them from Tryon. Scion forced to use that ultimate to run away.
Okay, so the game is on a knife's edge. The teams are 1-1. Everything's really tense.
Yeah, it's spooky.
And there's not enough kills or things for stuff for us to talk about.
Now we're just vibing.
Yeah. Should we talk about more
chat.
Beatles?
I don't know too much about beetles. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh.
I've seen people sometimes with certain areas of entomology I'll have some knowledge of, but my knowledge is oftentimes far more bird specific, or I have a decent cachet of snake facts. I was a snake kid. I liked catching them a lot.
Yeah, my parents got me a book about the dangerous snakes just so I wouldn't make friends with the deadly ones.
See, I was kind of the opposite. I was scared of snakes at first.
We have a huge team fight.
Trudging coming. Yeah, this is happening now. Hex is going to be going in, and they're absolutely going to delete the Jinx. The Otacon is going to be gotten by Old No Name. Incredibly important here for this fight. Mashy Sauce looking to take down Xinjiao. Dr. Shroud's now going to be the last one left standing.
Good
here
hook.
On the side. A nice hook's going to send them to the egg, which will be stepped upon over and over. 581 going to Xinjiao here. Hey, No Quarter Gaming. Thanks for the raid, yo. Welcome.
Hello and welcome.
Let's have some fun. We're in game 3 of the series here. It's 1-1. Playoff implications for the Rat Tactics versus Sensei Randal's Intermediate Karate Squadron Cyan Helicopters Reunion Tour. I'm definitely not adding any words to their name, and if I am, you won't be able to guess how many. The current game is overall very close. Sensei Randal's just got wiped, but they did secure the Otacon.
Oh, Drake scaling on the side of Rats here so far, though. And, gosh.
I love
so
Little Robot Man's. Do you see Little Robot Man's fact about ladybugs in the chat?
That every ladybug is named Jeffrey. That's a rock fact.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's referencing something, but I don't get it.
I think every ladybug's just named Jeffrey. I think it's just all ladybugs are Jeffrey.
Alright.
I know when I was a kid, I used to catch fireflies, and then every time you caught a firefly, you would name it before you released it. That's always fun.
I didn't grow up in a place that had fireflies. It was only when I moved out to Ohio that I saw them. And I'm like, this is magical. It's amazing. And my husband's like, you're going to get eaten alive by mosquitoes. And I'm like, but look at the sparkles.
Sparkles are pretty cool. And it's also fun that it's like, you can catch them and they're kind of chill about it. They're like,
Yeah.
What
Although,
of it?
walking through the yard at night when they don't have their light up and you just walk face first into some.
Oh, yeah. Not great.
That's not fun. Also, if you're talking and have your mouth open, they don't taste good.
Ooh, trudging. Good flag and drag away.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been in a little bit of trouble there. This is going to be Cloud Drake started up here. Now, last time the fight went really wrong, and it was because Ornn was not there. So
Yes.
they are taking this fight. Ornn does have teleport, but Scion has ways of canceling that teleport.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to see the Beefcake fight in the top lane in context of this drag fight going on right now. And it is literally 40k to these teams. It could not be closer.
I know.
King's coming out. Alchemist taking a good chunk of damage from that Ornn passive. We see Jarvan. Blue team gets it. Trudging, not landing that smite. Forced to flash over the pit. Mashy Sauce might be in a little bit of trouble. They're going to see Scion forced to ult out. So this is going to be an advantage here to the side of Sensei Randals, who get that Drake for free.
They're still bloodless. Oof. And the advantage on health bars has Sensei Randall's going forward and getting control over that Baron pit.
Yeah, looking for the worm here. Ooh.
Level 14 ornaments are coming out.
Ornaments are coming out, going onto that Jinx. That is going to be an Infinity Edge upgrade here.
A Masterwork IE. That
93 attack damage coming out from that one item.
Mm-hmm. Each one of those ornaments is what, worth about 1,200 gold?
Something around there, yeah. It's
ridiculous,
high.
Yeah.
Jinx, almost 300 AD right now.
Yep. We have...
No, I don't think anyone else comes close.
Ornn is actually slightly ahead of Scion and Gold now. Oh, they are just neck and neck. Goodness.
Yeah.
Jungle, there's a little bit of a difference towards Xin Zhao. Mid is the same. ADC is the same. Mashy Sauce, my delightful Mashy Sauce, is actually a little bit ahead on her matchup against the Lulu. I'm very proud of her.
Hey, Mighty Fool, pick it up, okay? I don't want no slacking, all right? You gotta make me look good. I'm rooting for you over here.
Oh.
Yeah, good bulwarking there from Mashy Sauce.
Mm-hmm.
You know, standing just in front of Hex, keeping their ADC safe. But yeah, I think Strix they're fishing for something here. They're putting out the pole and they're seeing what bites.
Yep.
Dr. Shroud's ticking down the health bar here of Alchemist, doing about a quarter of their total HP. And Old No Name looking very aggressively here. They're just going to look to take this inner mid turret, it looks like.
Okay. So
now, Cassidy is on the bot wave here.
Yes. So, Kassadin Pizanski does have TP and is scaling very well. Kassadin, well known for scaling like crazy, and very well could be
almost level 16,
mm-hmm.
which is a huge Kassadin breakpoint.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
However, Anivia doesn't scale poorly.
No, by no means. And the amount of
and Anivia
puts out is crazy.
Closing in on 18.
Yep.
2 levels up on the enemy mid here is Dr. Shrouds, who
has been up in level in I think all 3 games. They've been playing out of their mind.
Yeah. Really, I mean, you mentioned that they have a rivalry against Pizanski, and they seeming to be taking it quite seriously.
Yes. Dr. Shrouds actually used to be on this Rat Tactics team.
Drama.
In a previous edition of it, until the team just kind of ranked out around them. So that
Mighty Fool going to be forced to use the Wild Growth on themselves. Pizanski gonna look to go for it regardless. Taking a chunk of damage, flash forward. That's gonna be an ultimate. Mighty Fool flashing away, using the redemption to try and get away. Pizanski still has plenty of mana. Mighty Fool looking to juke. Mighty Fool gonna be taken out. Now Dr. Shroud's gonna be found alone in a 1 versus 3, and here comes Hex flying in. They're gonna throw the egg. Ornn looking to save their mid laner. It's not gonna happen, but here is the Jinx. If they can get a reset, this 3v5 might actually be doable. That's going to be one going down, and the Jinx is going to be exhausted, but is going to be excited. The flash forward from Old No Name to cancel the ultimate of Alchemist is absolutely massive. Double kill for the Jinx. And that is a tragic situation turned favorable by Sensei Randal's.
Even at the end of the day, though, in number of kills, Hex scooting out of there. Pizanski does get their back off. That is a 4-1-3 assassin out of that mid lane, who still does not quite have level 16. So again, we're waiting for that big level 16 power spike.
Jinx is scary, though. The Jinx is scary.
Very
now, you have tools to deal with it. You have the Jarvan.
Everybody on the team has something to deal with the Jinx, pretty much. They are looking to rush down this Cloud Drake, which is still... Is it still the highest win rate Drake, Soul?
I believe so. I can check on that real quick, though.
Okay. Yeah. Move speed is good. Is the long and short of
It's an OP stat.
Yeah. It really is.
Yeah. 92% win rate with Ocean Soul. Or not Ocean Soul. Wind Soul.
What?
The next highest is 90.5 with Mountain, 90 with Chemtech, 89.7 with Ocean, 89.3 with Hextech, and 88.6 with Infernal. We are going to see lots of damage coming out here. Mashy Sauce is going to be taken out as Shrouds looks... Oh, trudging with the second Baron Seal of the series.
Oh my gosh.
Taking it down, getting the purple out. All No Name... Angry about that one, but you gotta give credit where credit's due. Trudging has an F key and a half.
Holy cow, Trudging. Oh my gosh, this positioning by Pizanski. Onto the Jinx.
Hex is gonna be in trouble. Old No Name looking to do the damage, but there's so much shielding coming out here, and Old No Name goes a little bit too far underneath the turret. But now, still alive and excited.
Ooh.
Is gonna be this Jinx, but Trudging.
Yeah.
So, Cataclysm
Thinking
available.
about it, they do get vision of that Jarvan there, though. Oh, Ornn decides to go in.
Ornn does decide to go in. And Jinx cannot follow you.
Correct. Jinx is quite low.
But you are very Tanaki.
Yes. Oh!
Oh, and there goes Trudging over the back. Nice flash away from Jinx. Is actually going to keep her alive for now. And she gets the kill. It's still going to be alive. Gets sniped by Pizanski. Pizza.
Pizanski gets two shutdowns. Pizza works.
Oh, God.
2 shutdowns. This is a 7-1-3 level 17 Kassadin. That is absolutely huge.
Yeah, and
now
Alchemist...
up gold. That is a massive, massive void monster.
All No Name 1v2ing here, looking to clear this wave, protect this turret if they can. It's going to be a tall bargain.
Mm-hmm. Just one outer turret, or 2 outer turrets here in this mid lane, outside of the base. And with that last little vestige of that purple buff, they're clearing up to it. Well, No Name, I don't think you do terribly much damage to that Scion.
No, but it's the thought that counts.
Yes, you're sending a message.
Mm-hmm. I mean, hey, you'll do something. You'll shred the armor at least. That's good.
That is about
Armor shred is good.
700 gold from a Kassadin death cap.
True.
Okay, so gold slightly on the side of rats, still very close. Slight advantage in kills. Still very close. Drake, slight advantage on Sensei Randal. Srix. I don't like that. That does not feel good in my mouth. So Sensei Randal's. Maybe if I practiced it more. But yeah. Ah. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Might be in trouble. Mashy Sauce getting kind of isolated here, forced to utilize that flash, but might not be enough. As a nice stun away from Dr. Shrouds is going to be that one more person falls. Now we're going to have coming in here the Ornn, 46 seconds on this Drake. It looks like they're just going to give over that Wind Soul, which gives them only an 8
for that when it spawns. She should have time to get mostly out there.
It's going to be a dicey one.
Oh yeah.
That is for sure.
And Sensei Randal's definitely really wants that Cloud Soul. It's so strong. What do you even say at this? You just sit there and watch, right? Cross your fingers, cross your toes.
It's
and hope
up.
The team
they should be
want
starting it.
Yep.
Mashy Sauce is coming, so they've got to get this done.
Trudging is in position behind the pit.
Trudging, looking for the steal as always, but that's going to leave the team split. If they opt into a fight, we are going to see over the wall. Blue team manages to take it down, and that is going to be the 92% win rate sold. Trudging gets taken out as well. On the other end, Mashy Sauce goes in, but I don't think it's quite what you want to do. Uses the ultimate to get Dr. Shrouds knocked up, but with no follow-up, Mashy Sauce is going to fall down as well. Now Alchemist is going to be a little bit of trouble, forced to use that ultimate to run away. They did have the advantage on the mid-wave, so Sensei Randals don't have an immediate way to end the game, but it is 3 versus 5 for the next 30 seconds.
And Anivia has a little bit of wave clear. Although they do have a good amount of clear of their own. Oh, Bloodletter's Curse got the ornament. Huh.
Interesting. I suppose that may make sense, stat-wise.
Okay.
But I have no idea.
I'm assuming they would know better than I haven't seen it one way or the other.
This is so dangerous. The Jinx is getting excited. Sensei Randals looking to end their season with a bang, not a whimper. As they're going to take out one turret, they're going to take out 2 turrets, and Jinx is just getting more and more excited. So much attack speed right now for this 80 carry, but looks like they are going to go ahead and back off. Cloud Soul in their hands. 2K. The slimmest of gold leads here at 36 minutes into the game.
Is that even a gold lead at this stage?
Not really.
Yeah. 36 minutes into the game. And remember, Rats are not out of playoffs with this. This does not
they are just in the funny scenario.
Correct.
They're in the funny scenario.
But they are not going down without a fight. Both of these teams have put so much into these. You can really tell everyone's playing their hearts out, and it is such a good series.
It is very exciting.
Baron has been started up.
Yeah.
Oof.
Lots of damage can come out here so fast from the Sensei Randal squad, and Mashy, again, taken low early, getting knocked up. Dr. Shroud's putting on the microwave. Purple Worm's going to fall. Trudging, not going to find it this time. Now going to use the Cataclysm, but it won't quite be enough. And here comes the Horn. Oh, didn't see that. Alchemist going to get knocked up anyway. A little bit of a Anivia wall issue happening here for the side of Sensei Randals. Perhaps the nerves are getting to them a little bit. Going forward again, flashing to stop the charge. And the onslaught of Alchemist is ended.
Yeah. Oh,
as they are going to look to go ahead and end this game. Sensei Randal's Intermediate Karate Squadron, Cyan Helicopters Reunion Tour 2, Electric Boogaloo are going to win this game 2-1 and put Rack Tactics 4-4.
So yes, the game ended. Rats are not out of playoff contention. They are in the funny. But
They're
oh
in the
my
funny.
gosh, that is a little bit of a heartbreaker. I know they've had quite a few games in a row due to rescheduling, like this one had to be rescheduled. So I don't think they should take this too badly. I mean, they did so well. Trudging, your smite steals were insane. Like, everybody
True.
did so much. Everybody was really impactful. Hex's movements around team fights, they did incredibly. And no, you did not win the series, but it was so close. Oh, it was really.
It was very close. I'm just going to throw up a list of people who I think should be up for MVP here. You tell me, because we haven't done an MVP vote in a while. I forgot about this. Mighty Fool, Trudging, Dr. Shrouds, Pazanski, and Old No Name. That's my candidate short list. Would you change anyone in or out?
Not that I can think of.
I think that's a pretty solid short list. Gonna set now. If you're unfamiliar with MVP betting here at the Low Budget LCS, I think we did it last season, a fair amount, if I remember correctly. You can use your Schmeckles. This is another way that Schmeckles can be utilized.
Yep.
Feel free to vote for your favorite player as many times as you want, as long as you're burning those sweet, sweet Schmecks. So, take it away.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Now, we don't have to do an interview because I know it's quite late for you.
I'm
Unless
okay
you would
for
really
a few
like
more
to.
minutes if somebody wants to come up.
We can ask if Strix has a representative. Sort of close out their season, because this is their last game, right?
I believe so. Maybe they have one more makeup, but I'm not sure. I did not look that closely.
Yeah, I can spell. Dr. Shroud's currently winning the MVP vote. Second place is going to be Old No Name. Chucher 20th is going to be in community. Welcome to the broadcast. Oh, you're the Notorious Bud. Got it.
Wait, what?
All right.
The Notorious Bud. Rebranded
I was like,
Chucher Schwanius.
I was like, I know that Sensei Randal's is like all people that I probably know or have at least heard of before, but I did not know who Chuchi Dinky or Chucher Chwanius was. Who's Chuchi Dinky?
Chuchi Dinky is actually a new face, technically. Though the one you definitely would know is our substitute mid laner, Dr. Dinkelschitz.
Oh,
that's Slothman. If you remember.
Yeah, that sounds like a Slothman move. Anyway, congratulations on your win. Perhaps a bit of a melancholy game for you. Is this your last game of the season? Or do you have one more?
I have no idea. That's a question for our captain. He's the only one who pays attention during the game, the champ select. What other parts of League of Legends are there? That whole thing. That's his shebang. Mine is playing Melee during champ select.
Playing Melee. No, so that's Super Smash Brothers Melee, I presume? And not Project M.
Nope, not this time.
Okay, good to know. Talk to us about that Jinx gameplay. How you feeling?
Jinx is pretty good. Originally, we were thinking Kog'Maw because he's the best character, but we decided against this because Kog'Maw might be one of the worst characters. Such was told to me by Old No Name, so therefore it's true.
Okay.
I see. Listening to your jungler, that's a good thing to do. Keep doing that as long as you're playing League of Legends. I'm not saying that for any reason in particular. Talk us through the sort of series as the whole. Game 1, you guys lost, right?
Oh,
and then
horribly. Got destroyed.
You hit us with the reverse sweep. What do you think? What happened? What happened game 1?
Game 1 probably just made. I think we just made a couple critical errors. I think it was just literally we failed 2 fights in a row, and that was kind of curtains. And then in the next two games, we simply didn't do that.
Now, game 1 and game 2, you kind of drafted big circle compositions, right? You had a couple of big circles that you could sort of put on the enemy team, sort of highlights for your squad, like these are who you should be killing, right? In draft 3, you kind of abandoned that for more of this like Jinx hypercarry style. You did have the Anivia circle, but that's a much slower circle. You know what I mean? So talk to us about your choices and implementations of circles as far as your drafting compositions go.
Gee whiz. This sort of geometry thing only speaks to me when I'm playing Vel'Koz. Man, we should have played Vel'Koz this comp, shouldn't we?
Well, Vel'Koz was
nice.
picked, so it was unavailable.
I know, right? That might be why we failed. We had Vel'Koz, who was a square tangular guy, but we had circles in the form of a Mumu and Malphite. And then for our later comps, there was much more circular compositions, you know?
Yeah. Other than that Ornal.
Oh my god. Ult. Wait, maybe our comp was terrible this game. How did we win? That's a good point.
All right. Well, talk us through, you've got one more game left to play. I don't think you all can make playoffs. Are there matchups you're excited to watch in playoffs? Are there other teams you want to shout out for being particularly fun to play against? How has your season been? Give us a glimpse into the commercial view through the eyes of the notorious Bud, aka Chucherwanius.
Oh man. These are all great questions for people who pay attention during the game and out of the game.
Sure.
Unfortunately, that isn't me. I simply get called to play, and then I do play. These guys were definitely pretty good to play against, though. We got to have certainly more of a game. Some of our games we simply get destroyed because the other players are simply better.
Okay.
This time we actually had a nice fight.
Now tell me, why is the Mighty Fool the worst player on your team? And how do you deal with playing it with him week after week?
Oh my god, just hard questions everywhere.
We do our journalism here.
No, that's fair.
I mean, Mighty, I love you.
Look no further than his damage this game. I don't know, man. But sometimes we get lucky. That's his prime quality. Is every so often we have the luckiest play of all time. Sometimes he does sometimes level 1 he walks into 5 of them and we say, hey, we shouldn't do that, and then he dies. But sometimes you get unlucky too.
To be fair, I do that as well. I do that all the time.
In fairness, if we just followed his calls more often to just invade every single time at level 1, maybe we'd see more success. One day we'll improve as a team, that's for sure.
Okay.
Well,
was it
watch
game
other
1
teams.
That you had like Braum Ash?
It sounds like the enemy team composition.
Or the rats. That's probably why you didn't invade. Braum Ash is strong. Particularly at that level 1.
But imagine how, we're tough, generally. So I think we would simply handle it.
Okay.
At least that's what Mighty tells me, I don't know.
Well, with that being said, any other questions you got, Loki?
Nope, I am good. I'm sad that my team lost. Definitely not biased. Zero bias on my part.
Zero bias. Yeah, well, it's not a bias cast at all. I wasn't rooting for Cirques at all. I don't know what you're talking about. I guess I get to take us out with my classic catchphrase because I'm not the one streaming, right?
Correct.
Well, I'm gonna take us out with my absolute classic catchphrase that you've all heard me say.